definitely smoke, but no visible signs of fire. Looks more like signal flares. Gonna say this is probably a false alarm or a prank. Copy that. You're clear to proceed.
I told you this was a prank. I don't see any fire.
Who in their right mind finds this kind of thing funny?
People who enjoy causing a commotion. Huh. Hey, check it out.
What in the hell? Oh, shit. Ugh. Can't we just report this one in and go?
Come on, man. You know we can't just leave this be.
In Japan, 99.9% of criminal trials end with a guilty verdict. That makes the odds for a defense lawyer to get an acquittal about 10,000 to 1. But I beat those odds on a murder case. It's a hell of an achievement. Unfortunately, it came with a price. The death of an innocent woman. The shadows of truth escape the courtroom, and when they do, someone has to drag them back into the light. The reality is, the law is neither as perfect or as fair as it's supposed to be. So I've made it my job to give those without a voice a chance to be heard.
Hey, Talk?
What?
Man, I'm bored.
Sucks.
How about you hit me with some trivia then? That would pass the time. Oh, I mean, come on, man. You never know how long a stakeout's gonna last. Even Keiko-chan's losing her mind.
I'm sure she is. Give me a sec to come up with a zinger, okay?
Okay, sure. You think up a tough question, and I just leave you to your thoughts. Wait a damn minute! How does that even solve this problem then, man?
Kaito-san? I don't think I'm really in the mood for trivia at the moment.
Okay, fine. We gotta spice this up somehow. So, Keiko-chan, this internet boy, how'd you end up on the raw end of a scam like this?
How is this spicing things up? Besides, we don't even know for sure if it was a scam yet, right?
Exactly. Kaito-san here is just jumping to conclusions. It'll be fine, Keiko-san. Don't worry. At Yagami Detective Agency, we make sure our clients' hearts are at the heart of our business.
That's so great to hear. I know I hired just the right people.
Damn straight. Sunshine and rainbows with us.
I think Keiko-chan would be extremely uncomfortable sitting
Kun did say he always eats fast food for lunch.
between those two seats.
Yeah, but after 20 minutes, you'd think he'd be done by now.
I don't know. He always makes me worry. Even his eating habits.
Say, Keiko-chan, how'd a sweet girl like you get roped in by some dude off the net, huh?
I wouldn't call it that at all. Would you believe me if I said we took it slow at first? I'd say his patience paid off. Maybe it's hard for you to see, but he is a caring guy.
So he drags you to the shadiest dive in Kamurocho and calls it a date? Sounds like a real catch.
He was just trying to impress me. He couldn't have known what would happen.
Then he sticks his own girl with the bill? Dickhead doesn't begin to describe it.
I mean, he is still in college. And besides, he said if we didn't pay, they'd call the Yakuza to collect.
So they bled you out of 800 grand, with 400 still to go, for a total of 1.2 mil. It'd be practically impossible to pay all that in one lump sum.
Exactly. That's where Kosuke-kun's idea came in. He said I could make some easy money working one of those clubs.
Yeah, I'll bet he did. Did he say anything about working with those Yakuza from the start? Guy meets girl, they go out, he racks up a tab. Next thing you know, she's on the market to pay it off. Same shit, different day in this town.
Now you're just jumping to conclusions. Besides, a business taking advantage of people like that would have gotten shut down in no time, right?
Afraid not. Some lines the law just can't cross until it's too late. But I do owe you some credit for turning to a man like Genda-sensei. He's been defending this city a long time now, and his team's rock solid.
Yeah, and when things get too dirty for them, Genda calls in guys like us to clean it up.
Good for you, I guess.
Listen, Keiko-chan, I hate to be so blunt, but Kosuke's totally been gaming you from the get-go. Until you see that for yourself, there's not much we can do for you. Ain't that right, Todd?
Let's not jump the gun, Kaito-san. We don't have proof of anything yet. Speaking of which, there's our man of the hour.
The backstory here is already
Kosuke-kun.
really weird.
We're gonna need to follow him. You two stay here. Hopefully we'll get this all cleared up.
About time we saw some action. Careful out there, Talk. Hey, Talk, you read me? You gonna be okay tailing this guy? Or do you need the detective basics manual?
Kaito-san, please. I could tail him in my sleep.
The manual says to keep your eyes open, actually.
Better be careful here.
Don't stare directly at him. Huh? He's turning back. Is he supposed to meet someone? Acting casual. My favorite thing. You can deflect your target's attention by pressing and holding triangle to act casual, where you'll do all sorts of things like fiddle with your phone or check your appearance in a mirror. You know, stuff tails don't do.
Too close. Oh, crap. I don't have it.
Must be my imagination.
Oh, golly gee. I lost my contact lens. Alright, so he's well away. You can stop holding triangle now. Okay, so L2 to, or sorry, R2 to sprint. I don't know how to, oh, he'll take cover automatically. So, okay, so they quote-unquote took it slow, right? Hold on, let me run over here. They still went out on a date, and she got in hock for 1.2 million yen? What happened? Oh, come on, you better not start cheating already, or else I'll feel bad for Keiko-chan. In any case, I should get some evidence of this.
Kaito-san, you made contact with a new face. I'm gonna get a shot as evidence.
Good call.
About photo missions. Your goal is to capture an investigation's decisive moment on camera. Each mission has a list of conditions that must be checked off to succeed. Your photo must satisfy all the good conditions or your mission will fail. If your photo satisfies the excellent condition, you'll be reported with SP. Which I don't... Skill points, I think those are. Retrying photo missions, you can retry the mission as long as you have photo ops remaining. Run out of photo ops and it's game over. Hint, always check your surroundings and look for the best possible camera angle in order to clear the mission. When getting a perfect shot sounds like too tall an order, press triangle to use focus time. It's just like bullet time, except for taking photographs. Buy Concentrating all your efforts on your camera work, everything will seem to move in slow motion, making it easier for you to time your shot properly. Also, we're not going to tell you what button will take the shot. I can't move. Square to ready the camera. Take a picture with as many of the conditions fulfilled as possible and capture the decisive moment in a photograph. Can I zoom in? Somehow? Alright, it's in focus. And how do you zoom? Oh, there we go. So I want to get them smiling. That looks really good. Take it.
Now.
All right, got the photo. Let's send the data over to Kaito-chan. I just want to know, I was pushing R2 to zoom in, and I still wasn't getting it.
Kaito-san, just sent that photo to your fellow. Any sage advice?
Yeah, I see it. It's a perfect shot, buddy. So, who's Kosuke's new friend? Any ideas?
That's what I'm gonna try and find out. Be in touch.
Man, I haven't seen you in forever, Sakura-chan.
It's because you barely show up to the club events, Kosuke-senpai. I probably wouldn't have seen you today either if I hadn't mistaken someone else for you.
Sorry, I've just been so busy. I know, I gotta make time for the club.
I know you've got a busy schedule, but it's not the same without you, senpai. A lot of girls quit because you stopped showing up, you know?
Oh, damn, that sucks. Guess I better make some effort, huh?
Yeah, that'd be great. But senpai, while we're on the subject,
Yeah?
I hope you won't do anything that'll get those girls' hopes up either. I don't know if you know this, but the girls had a few big fights actually. All that anger could boil over in your direction at any time is all I'm saying.
Yeah? Wouldn't want that. I'll be careful. Well, I've gotta get going to my next thing.
Okay. Make sure you stop by the club, huh?
Oh, she's just an underclassman. Nothing romantic happening here. I don't know why he thought that there would be. I mean, look at them. They're standing way far apart. It could be a cultural thing, but they're standing way far apart, and she didn't look like she was, like, super into it from what I could see. Okay. I've also noticed, by the way, look at our triangle gauge down there. That's not refilling. He saw Yagami at the street corner, and, like, passed it off because Yagami was looking for his contact lens or whatever, but now, if he catches sight of the same guy wearing the same thing, he's gonna be like, wait a second, I saw that dude. Okay, hold on, I don't want to... Excuse me, sir. I don't know if he's gonna turn around. I'm gonna face this way. I'm just waiting for a bus or something. All right. That is him right there. Yeah? Yeah, look, look. Oh, sorry, kid. Wow, running around in this commercial park sure is fun. Ugh. Runs direct into some guy. I'm not even kidding. I've completely lost him. Uh-oh. Act casual. Shit. I'm losing them. I'm not even kidding. I have no idea where he is. When I bumped the kid, I completely lost him. I'm losing him. Oh, so he's this way somewhere. Oh, there he goes. Whew. Thank goodness that Yagami can pull off, like, extract one random guy in a gray suit in a sea of other guys. And no, that's hello. Really just wanted to stand here for a second. All right, he just went around the corner.
Too close.
I am the worst.
I've had enough of this.
Uh-oh.
Guess it's okay.
I hope we get to do this again with less fail.
Hey, wait a sec. That's Yagami. He's the detective who reported Aniki's affair to his old lady.
Yeah, fuck that guy! Aniki got so pissed he took it out on us! Still fucking sore about it!
Boy, Yagami shouldn't have put that particular case on his business card.
Yo, Yagami! Just your luck to be passing by us today. You're a dead man, bro!
Man, this neighborhood never changes, does it?
Alright, you gotta learn how to fight, and it has been a while, so... Okay, when to use Crane. Crane is a highly evasive style centered around crowd control and mobility. Yagami's attacks have a wider reach and can hit multiple enemies at once while in Crane. He can also perform successive dodges and even combo into aerial abilities with Sky Dancer. That sounds like a ton of fun. Quick Step. Quick Step allows you to gracefully, well, you haven't seen me do it yet, evade attacks. While you can Quick Step in other styles, the mechanics will vary slightly. Normal evade, hold R1 to maintain a fighting stance, then, press, my back is really bothering me, then press X to Quick Step in the direction. Okay, perfect evade just as the enemy attacks. Sky Dancer is primarily an evasive maneuver. However, by acquiring certain skills, Yagami will be able to attack and even unleash EX actions while airborne. And that's with L1. Oh boy. Okay, well, let's give it a shot. There's a dodge. I gotta try to learn the dodge here a little bit. Not getting the perfect dodge there. Like, how is that not a perfect dodge? Like, that really seems like it should be a perfect dodge, doesn't it? Oh, I need to do this. Oh, L1. Okay, so here's block. Come on. Somebody take a swing. I have to block everybody. It's on the right side of the screen. So, okay. Yeah, I just kicked your friend a whole bunch. Come hit me. Oh, do I just hold it then? Alright, I'm just gonna hold this and then hopefully we'll get one more of them. There we go. And now we can do damage. The guy just freaked out. Alright, let me do a perfect dodge. Ouch. Perfect dodge. Okay, hold on. Is it gonna let me know if I do a perfect dodge? Oh, that was an imperfect dodge in that I got punched in the face. Oh, grab enemy. Yeah! Yo, Yagami, you did adequately at your tutorial fight. We're out of here now. I sure hope that guy I was tailing didn't go very far in the 15 minutes it took me to punch those men. Oh.
Oh yeah, I need to get more cash. Guess I'll stop by the Popo.
How Kosuke-kun spends his money is key information. I should get a picture of how much he withdraws as evidence. From the Popo. Guys, he's at 64% suspicion, which doesn't feel good. Also, his suspicion level doesn't... Excuse me, gentlemen. This is my corner. So, I assume that we are going to go someplace like an ATM or whatever, where he's going to Like, we need to get a picture of the screen, or maybe the wad that he pulls out of it. My memory is that Yagami did not take cover automatically in the first game. We're gonna hang out right here.
Hey, you!
No possible way he can see me.
Whoa.
Shit.
Wait!
I am going to fail this now. Yagami, no!
Shit, I blew it.
Can I get at least a trophy for botching the first mission this badly? Pay attention to where your target is looking. If you enter their field of view, their caution gauge will rise. Keep your distance and stay out of sight as much as possible.
Oh yeah, I need to get more cash. Guess I'll stop by the Popo.
Well, at least I get a full, like, triangle gauge now. I really should have used triangle. It's just I had so little left. Hold on. Oh, I can't rotate the camera right around, but this is what he sees. Nope, nothing suspicious there. Alright, this time I'm gonna learn my lesson. We're just gonna stay on this side of the fence. Keep some things between me and him. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's him walking away this time. I think I can take a knee behind this sign. No? Behind this thing? Oh, hold on. Ah, the Popo. Okay, swear to get it ready. Zoom in. There we go. So does he have 300,000 yen, or is that what he's withdrawing?
Now.
Wait, it wasn't in focus? What? Okay. I should collect myself and tell Kosuke-kun. He went out of his way to withdraw this money. I'm sure he's about to go spend it on something. Guys, that really looks like it's in focus. Like, I could make out that it's 300,000 yen. So what is he about to spend it on? Oh, that doesn't feel good. Like, I want to retry that. Hello to Grumpy. I'm gonna redo that mission.
What's Kosuke up to?
Not a whole lot right now. He's just wandering around town. Pretty much killing time like your average college student.
Any idea where he's headed?
Good question. Actually, he just ducked into a building. I'm going after him.
Hey, buddy. You new here? You can't just go waltzing in.
And why not?
Because I said so, that's why. Now beat it.
Looks like Kosuke-kun got off at the 5th floor.
Didn't I tell you to leave? Don't make me call the cops on your ass.
Isn't that a little excessive? All I wanted was to look around.
Well, there's nothing to see here, so go look somewhere else.
I was here for Big Fat Papa, personally.
There's definitely more to this place than meets the eye.
If Kosuke-kun's hiding something, this is my chance to find out what. Gotta look for a way to sneak inside the building. Okay, active search mode. Move the cursor over a suspicious area, hold R2 to look at it more closely. When an examine icon appears, investigate that spot by pressing X. Alright. This window looks like it's practically never open, almost as if they're avoiding the outside world.
Suspicious.
Alright, same deal.
What the?
Alright, it looks like that's all the green windows. I'm just checking in case he notices something that I wouldn't. And you can, to my memory, walk around in this mode. So this looks open.
No way that's gonna work.
There are some ducts under that window. If I can make my way there, I can get inside without anybody noticing. Okay, time to take a look around the building. Moving during active search mode, you can walk around while in active search mode, move to suspicious areas, and inspect them closer. Well, if only I could climb up there, I could probably get to the window, but I wouldn't reach it even if I jumped. I need to use something as a foothold. Apparently one of Groomfy's cats is, unhappy with the amount of food that they've received. Specifically, they find it delicious and would like some more. Alright, I mean, it really looks like I'm just gonna go up here.
Hey.
Yep.
What the?
This would be a great foothold to reach that window from before, but it can be spotted easily from the street.
Uh-huh.
Really? How many people are looking this way, Yagami? Oh, just as the woman looks this way, look for a foothold. An AC unit. Maybe I can use it as a foothold to reach that open window. Looks easy enough to climb up onto. Should make for solid footing. Investigation complete. Now, before we go...
Hey.
Lockers completely exposed to the elements. Wonder what they use these for. In the first game, every single, like, active search zone had a cat, as I recall. I do not hear a cat, but it was a weird little extra that they put in that if you looked around, you could... You'd hear some mewing, and then you could find the cat and take a picture of it. And I suspect that it was voicing solidarity for Grumpy's cat, who has been woefully mistreated by not being given enough to eat. I do not see a cat, so we're going to continue on. Grumpy has informed Chat that, Bobo, the cat, that Chat doesn't give a rat's ass. Bobo responded by biting his calves. And says, thanks, everybody. Alright, so, investigation complete. This looks great, by the way, and appears to be running at 60 frames a second, which I appreciate. Sneak inside using the location found during your inspection as a starting point. Parkour overview. Sometimes you'll need to make your own way to reach your destination. This is where parkour comes in handy. Check your surroundings for a foothold in order to begin a parkour. While in parkour mode, move left towards the foothold to use it. Alright. About the grip gauge. This is new to my memory. The grip gauge above Yagami will deplete as he climbs or uses his arms. If the grip gauge runs out during a climb, Yagami will fall, and you'll have to retry from that point. While wall climbing, the grip gauge will go down. Use left and right to move horizontally, and circle... Hold circle and go up and down to move vertically. Okay. Alright, can I get... Yeah, toughness light. Half the calories of regular toughness. Yep.
Yo, Doc. You hanging in there, buddy?
Kinda hit a wall here.
What's that supposed to mean? You didn't lose the guy, did you?
Down.
Look, my hands are tied right now, but everything's under control.
So, can I, like, drop? Down. There we go. Oh, there's a cat. Can I take a picture of that cat, or... Wait. What the hell is that? Hold on a second. Yagami, don't let go, but there's something over here. What the hell is this? A silver plate. How did I not get that when I came over here? Okay, don't claw me, cat. I've got fewer lives than you do, and it's a much farther drop. Unnecessary flip into the window. I did it. Kosuke-kun went up to the 5th floor. Guess I've got 2 more to go.
Oh, hey guys. Didn't mean to interrupt.
Hey, who's this clown? First time I've ever seen him.
Oh, you see, I'm, Kosuke's guest. Guess I took a wrong turn somewhere.
Who the hell's Kosuke? Ah, that's the kid who keeps hanging around. You'd think he'd have wised up by now. Wait, then he'd be on the 5th floor. So what are you doing down here?
Seriously, it's like you got me lost on purpose. You mind, pointing me in the right direction?
Take the stairs to the 5th floor, then head all the way back. Your friend will be in the tatami room.
The tatami room. Oh, of course. Should have known this wasn't it.
Before you go, I'm gonna need to verify your membership. Kosuke give you a card?
He should have? Shoot, I can't seem to find it.
That's so. Well, now we got a problem.
Sorry. I'll be more careful next time, promise.
There won't be a next time, dumbass! We don't carry cards here! Now who the hell are you, and how'd you get in? Better start talking!
Here we go. Tell me, what's Kosuke doing in the tatami room?
We're not telling you shit!
Street punks. These really feel more like abandoned office building. Oh, hold on, punks. When to use Tiger. Tiger's a balanced style with a variety of offensive, defensive, and evasive maneuvers designed for single enemy fights. After performing a rush combo, you can turn your finishing blow into a charge attack. Charge attacks are stronger than regular finishing blows and can even break the enemy's guard. Press square any number of times and then hold triangle. Take it to the extreme! EX actions are stylish actions that can be activated in many different situations. They are much stronger than your regular attacks and can be performed as long as the EX gauge has at least one segment charged. Press triangle when EX action is displayed on screen. EX actions are also in help. Charge up the EX gauge by attacking enemies or taunting them by pressing L3 while holding R1. Yikes. Various items and skills can also help you charge the EX gauge. Hold L2 to prevent EX actions from triggering, allowing you to conserve EX gauge for when you need it most. The hold and do other moves, that might take a while to learn. Ouch. Oh, did I block that? Oh, that's my charge attack. Okay, my dodge is less good in this mode. I'm trying to figure it out. Okay, hold on a second. Oh, what is this? Okay, apparently any number of times is not as many times as you actually want. Okay, now grab a weapon and then attack. Okay, let me just maybe dodge this guy. And how do you grab a weapon? This. All right, now we got it going. Get tabled, asshole. Okay, are there more weapons? Yeah, there's this thing. Okay, I don't think that you can do a charge attack with the ashtray.
Yeah, you good? What's going on?
I'm still in that building with Kosuke-kun. Had a little run-in with some watchdogs. And apparently, Kosuke's no stranger. Right now, he's in their tatami room.
Oh, he is, huh?
What do you think he's up to?
Well, a betting man would say he's gambling. If it's a members-only building with goons posted on every corner, I'm telling you now, The tatami room ain't no tea shop.
Huh. Not a bad theory at all. It's like you're speaking from experience, Kaito-san.
You got questions? I've got answers.
I said we have an intruder! I don't know how he got in!
Say what? What happened? You there? Tell me something, Talk. Why is a college kid hanging out with a bunch of gambling lowlifes? We're seeing this kid's true colors now, if you ask me.
Yeah, it's hard to argue with that. But let's give him the benefit of the doubt until we catch him red-handed. Innocent until proven guilty.
Is that some lawyer creeping back into your detective work? Well, whatever. Just don't get yourself caught. Unless you want a fight on your hands.
Believe me, I don't.
So Grumpy's saying, wow, the game didn't let you do any damage until the tutorial objectives were complete. Yeah, and that's... I actually kind of like that, because it gives you a little bit of time to practice things like the dodging and the grabbing, where, like, it's not going to go until you work it out, and it gives you some time just to practice the buttons, because it's not hard, it's just developing that muscle memory. So, infiltration objective, reach your desired destination without being caught.
All right, let's go.
Oh, it's stealth mode, guys. No one will notice that I'm Yagami now.
Okay. I mean, I see that square. I want to see if he turns around.
I'm Batmoo.
Yagami, get behind the box. Crap, I gotta do something or I'm busted. If you approach a cover point, you'll automatically take cover behind it. While taking cover, you'll be able to perform various actions. You can't leave a cover point until it's safe. I thought that door was closed a minute ago and no one came out of it. Fortunately, I am not suspicious about that. While taking cover, move the cursor over something or someone with a magnifying glass icon. Then press triangle to take a closer look and gather the info that you need.
Yo, got a minute? I heard we got an intruder in here. Let the others know for me.
Yeah, okay.
If they see me, they'll call for backup. Better reach the 5th floor as quietly as possible.
I see now.
Okay, so I'm no longer like in cover mode. Oh, I can go through here. What's up with this guy? Is he napping? Well, he could just have a severe respiratory problem, but I'll go with napping. In that case, I'll just walk right on through. Is there anything in here I should grab? I don't want to wake up the sleeping man, but... Oh, see? There's something over there. He's got a green arrow, and I want it for myself. But I can't go past that. Oh, look at this. If we kick the cans, we're gonna make sound. How carefully can we maneuver Yagami? Oh, there's also this. A paper plate. Well worth the risk. No. Okay, so, like... I don't want to kick the can. I'm going to press back. All right. Now, Yagami, just go through the middle, please. He's got a very, very wide stance here. Oh, a key. Maybe it'll come in handy. Wow, I actually needed that. Well, probably. All right, don't kick the can. Ooh. He's got this... It worked. Okay. So according to my map, no one's over here, and this is a stairwell, so... Wait, I gotta look down the stairs. You always check underneath the stairs and the opposite direction from which way you want to go. Damn, locked. How about that key I found earlier? It did have 2 keys on it. Not the right one. Guess I'll have to pick it. How to pick locks. Use your pick to gently push each pin upward until the notch on the pin is level with the lock's shear line. Each pin will align with the shear line differently. Push a pin too high and the lock will reset. Once all pins are aligned, the lock will open. Note that not all locks have the same number of pins. Also, some locks must be picked within a time limit or it's game over. View controls. Okay, right stick to move the pick up and down, and then to choose your pin is left and right. Alright, this feels a little similar to the first game.
That'll do it.
What am I standing in front of? Is that the tatami room? That guy's in the way. But I gotta do something about him in order to enter the tatami room. Causing a ruckus after coming this far isn't the smartest move, is it? Alright, let's try out that plan. While taking cover, you can move the cursor over the coin icon and toss a coin by pressing R2. This will draw any nearby enemies towards the sound that it makes. As long as you haven't been spotted, you can sneak up on an enemy from behind and press triangle to take them out.
Okay, that makes sense.
Alright. R2, and then remember triangle to take him out. I'm Yagami.
That's a good boy.
I like the ragdoll flop after he's knocked out. Alright, well, now I can finally get your the dirty cloth that's back here. Thanks, man. Oh, we've really come away with something of value now.
Hey, don't just stand there. Shut the door already.
Come on, I had you! Ah! Why does this always happen?
Well, there he is, plopped right in front of a Chohan game. You need a better hobby, kid.
Come on, folks, who wants another round? Everyone place their bets? Now or never!
You know you're on a losing streak, Kosuke. Why not be a good little boy and go home?
Are you kidding? I was just getting warmed up.
Huh? Didn't know you were such a high roller. Where are you, getting all that cash from, anyway?
Can't say too much about it, but I got me a pretty good hustle.
Another girl with stars in her eyes, huh?
Jeez, go ahead and tell the whole room.
Hey, keeping it a secret's on you.
Guess the proof's as plain as day. Kosuke, you're one sneaky bastard. Is he really, though? Because he's shouting this plan across an entire room of other people. You take her money, her heart, Keiko-san will have every right to hate you. I guess we're just gonna...
Alright, Kaito-san, you called it. Kosuke-kun just blew all his earnings on Chohan.
Told ya. So, what do you say we do? Because I say we cut to the chase and have us a little one-on-one.
My thoughts exactly.
Good. I'll bring the car around. College boys about to learn something they don't teach in class.
We just sort of like yada yada Yagami's exit from the building. Maybe they saw him coming out of the Tommy room. Just
I
like,
think you dropped something.
he deserves to be here.
I've got my phone on me. What'd I lose?
Well, it could be any number of things, to tell you the truth. Maybe your conscience, or even your integrity. You feel like you might have left those somewhere?
Huh? What's your freaking problem?
Does scamming a young lady ring any bells for you? You've been working with a crooked bar to make her foot a 1.2 million yen bill.
What in the hell are you even talking about, dude?
Have you conned so many girls you can't even keep the scam straight anymore?
You better back off me. I've got the full support of the Tojo clan on this thing, man. Still think it's wise to talk shit?
The Tojo clan? You mean the Yakuza?
Pissing yourself yet? You're about to be real sorry, asshole!
The Tojo clan thugs got disbanded ages ago. If name-dropping a long-dead gang was supposed to scare me, I'm not very impressed.
Son of a... Let's fucking go!
I wouldn't do that if I were you. That excuse for a punch told me all I need to know.
Fuck you, man! That last one was just a warning shot! No more chances! The gloves are coming off right now, bro, and you're gonna get fucked up!
I hear you, kid. So, I can take the gloves off too, right?
Fuck? You for real right now? Well, I pump iron at the gym once a week, my man! You're going down! Don't say I didn't warn you!
So again, I'm not getting the charge attack off. I don't figure out the timing of that finisher move.
Hey, Yoshiro-san! Over here! Please, you gotta help me.
Kosuke, what happened? This guy giving you trouble?
Yeah, he just started wailing on me all of a sudden.
He did? Well, what's your problem? This gentleman you're harassing is my client.
Client? That a tatami room term for gambling addict?
Gambling addict? Who told you about the tatami room? People only get in through me. And I sure as hell don't know you.
Look, I don't have time to play around right now.
Too late, asshole. You just signed up for a beating!
So I need to know how to switch between the different fighting styles, which might be here. EX Boost is a special mode that slowly consumes the EX gauge in order to strengthen Yagami beyond his limits. Specifically, EX Boost increases attack speed, reduces flinching, and absorbs enemy damage. To activate it, press R2 when the EX gauge is at least one segment charged. Press R2 again to deactivate. More about it. Changing battle styles during EX Boost allows you to cancel out of almost any move. EX actions performed during EX Boost consume less of the EX gauge than usual, and certain combos, like 4 triangles and EX actions, are only available with EX Boost active. Okay, not a fan of getting punched from behind. Okay. I'm out of EX juice, so it's just gonna be this from now on.
This wasn't supposed to happen.
Now you're really asking for it.
I kicked the pace out of this guy twice. How fast can he go? About chases. There are times when Yagami must chase down and catch a fleeing target. During chases, you'll run after the target automatically, avoid obstacles with left and right, and pressing certain buttons when prompted. The distance gauge will show how close you are to catching your target. Mind your health. You and your target will steadily lose health as the chase ensues. If your health runs out first, you'll get a game over. However, if your target's health runs out first, you'll catch them and continue the game.
Hold up.
How to recover health? Correctly enter button prompts to evade obstacles and recover a little bit of health. Pick up recovery items on the road to recover a lot of health. Open the pause menu and use one of your recovery. So you can just straight up, like, chug pace or whatever.
You won't get away.
Okay. The wall run is neat. Oh, shit. Tripped. X. What? Wait, why did he do that? This is a random asphalt slide. About split paths. During a chase, you may have to choose which path to take at a moment's notice. Use left or right to select the path you wish to follow. If you choose the wrong direction, you'll lose your target and it's game over. I feel like it's left. Oh, maybe he threw something. Maybe that's why he did the slide. And hello to Jab, who says, hey, he goes to the gym once a week. When the target's health gets low, they'll stop running due to fatigue. To end the chase, get near them and press circle to catch them at last. Circle. Catch equals slam head into bricks.
Come on, Kosuke-kun. Are you done?
You can't help yourself, can you, Tak? For being a lawyer, you sure like to settle things with your fists.
A lawyer? How the fuck are you a lawyer?
Yagami-san, you're not really a detective?
I'm a detective, all right. As for the badge, I still have a license to practice, so I hold on to it.
Is it safe to assume, then, you used to work at Genda Law?
Yep. Hit the nail on the head, actually. These days, he hands off to gigs that are better suited for detectives, like him.
Now it's making a little more sense.
Did you catch all that, Kosuke-kun?
Huh?
Well, if you want a closer look, I'll be more than happy to accommodate you.
What?
Yeah, care to go for a ride? We're gonna be buds, Kosuke.
Hello to Borlak. Well, I can catch you guys for the premiere of Lost Judgment. We just caught a gambling addict.
This isn't funny. These damn things off me. I swear this is all a mistake.
Kosuke-kun.
Yuko-chan, don't let these assholes con you. Believe me, I didn't do anything wrong. Who the hell are these thugs?
Who is Yuko-chan?
Well...
My name is Keiko, you jerk. And to think I trusted you!
Here's the deal, Kosuke-kun. First, you're gonna cancel her debt to that bar.
But that's not even my call.
And second, they'll be returning every yen she paid. Plus a little extra for us having to deal with your bullshit.
You're out of your freaking mind! Do you even know who you're...
I have a pretty good idea. And I don't think very highly of con artists who prey on innocent women.
You tell him, Tak.
Hey! That's my phone!
Dial up that bar for me, would you?
What bar?
Drop the act, kid. That scam is the oldest trick in the book.
You don't have any proof.
Proof? Do we need to spell it out for you? We've got you by the balls, you little shit.
Who even are you people?
Some of Kamurocho's finest. The Yagami Detective Agency.
You mean... you're detectives?
It's in the name. Smart guy, huh? Everyone in town knows us.
They do?
You're goddamn right they do. Don't talk like you never heard of us.
Give the guy a break, Kaito-san. We're still getting our name out there.
Oh.
Why does it have to go down in front of our client? This is beyond embarrassing.
Look, I get what you're after, but give it up. That money's as good as gone. The guy who runs that bar's ex-Tojo clan. I wasn't lying when I said he's Yakuza.
Yeah? Well, I used to roll with the Tojo myself. I might even know the dumb bastard. You know he's all bark and no bite, don't you? The Tojo clan got disbanded.
Yeah, but he's still a criminal. Just because his clan broke up doesn't change a thing.
He's just a dickless ex-Yakuza strutting around, flashing a pin that don't mean shit.
Still, even an ex-Yakuza is dangerous, right? Are you sure you'll be safe?
Yeah, got this under control. Danger is our specialty. So, which number is the bar keeps?
You really shouldn't.
Still worried about pissing off an ex-Yakuza? I'd worry more about the one right in front of you.
Or would you rather try your luck?
And hello to Patikin. Patikin, hope you had a great weekend.
Yo, what's up, Kosuke?
Hey, Chief. You wouldn't happen to be back at the shop, would you?
Yeah, I am. Why, you, find yourself a new chick, huh? Oh, you just keep reeling them in, don't you?
Not exactly.
No? Well, hey, at least you still got Keiko on lock. Yeah, these broads will do anything if you know how to squeeze them right. You could make a fortune milking her.
Bastard.
Wait a minute, though. What happens when Keiko brings you the money?
Oh, that's simple. First, we take the cash off her hand. Then we slap on a last-minute late fee and send her sobbing all the way to the soapland.
Right. Sounds like you got it all figured out.
Wait. Why'd your voice change all of a sudden?
Man, he's stupid.
Took you long enough.
Wait up. Who the hell is this?
I suggest you remember this voice. Because I'm about to come knocking, and this time, you'll be the one paying the price.
Holy shit. You're kind of insane, man.
Sorry to break this to you, Keiko-san. Kosuke-kun had you fooled. No matter what lengths you went to for him, all he ever thought of was using you. You were just an easy mark the whole time.
Don't get me wrong, Keiko-san. This did start out as business, but now I've seen the light. Oh!
That's enough out of you.
What does it mean, send her sobbing all the way to the soapland? What is that? I'm completely unfamiliar with that phrase.
Come on. Let's get you back to Genda's before the fireworks start. Trust me, you'll be safe there.
Okay.
You wouldn't want to see what we're gonna do to that place anyway. It's gonna get ugly.
You mean you're going to take them on alone?
That's always how it goes down around here for some reason.
Let's go, Keiko-san. Genda-sensei's office is just up ahead.
Oh, was she about to say something? I would have listened to her.
This is Genda Law, where I got my start as a lawyer. The owner, Genda-sensei, is like a father to me. He's been a well-respected figure in Kamurocho for years.
Hello to Caroluna.
Genda-sensei... Huh? Where is everyone?
Oh, Saurakun and company are down at the courthouse. Those two are always putting in a hard day's work.
It's good to see you.
I believe we met the other day. It was that con artist case. How'd it go? Did Yagami get that solved for you? He goes all in on his cases, but that's about his only redeeming quality.
Yeah, he's really gone above and beyond.
Sorry to impose, Genda-sensei, but can Keiko-san stay here a while?
Fine by me. It was getting a little too quiet around here anyway.
Alright, so it wants to teach me about downloadable content, which I'm not interested in. Let's talk to Genda.
Speaking of which, it's rare to see the office this empty. You guys working a big case?
Yeah. Big enough to keep Saori-kun and Hoshino-kun out of trouble, I suppose.
It's not a murder case, is it?
No. It's an anti-nuisance ordinance violation.
Huh? Oh, you mean...
It's a groping case?
She's a smart one. This happened 2 months back. Some good Samaritans at a train station pinned down a groper who was trying to make a getaway. Wouldn't you know it, the culprit was a cop, of all things. Makes you wonder what this world's coming to. Naturally, the press had a field day with it. It was all you saw on the news for a while.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that. It was all over the internet. Anything that stops the trains during rush hour makes the news.
It was all they talked about. Probably because he was a policeman.
The judge is handing down the verdict today, and I don't expect he'll be pleased with it. Every answer he's given has been, I don't recall. Like that'll do him any good.
Stop that man! That man's a groper! Stop him! Stop him!
I didn't do it! Let go! Hey, let me go!
Someone help! Get a station car! This man grabbed me on the train! He put his hand up my skirt!
No! You're wrong! You got the wrong guy!
Stop struggling, asshole!
Let me go!
The cops can check your hands to see if you did it or not. We'll be here any second now, so just chill out!
Hey! Are you filming this? Put that camera away!
Ihara-san, do you mind sitting up straight in court, please? A bad attitude isn't going to do you any favors.
Is this the same voice actor for Saori? Sounds different.
Does it even matter? It's over. The verdict has already been decided.
Your demeanor still has consequences. The worse things are looking for you, the better an impression you need to make.
Leave an impression. Huh. Well, if I were the judge, I'd be happy about having an easy day on the job for once.
This is no time to be cynical either. Besides, the judge hasn't...
It's decided. Guilty is charged. This also means it's almost time for the curtain to fall until the grand finale.
What?
And so, let's get this show on the road.
All rise.
Well, like I said, we should have a verdict coming down today. We only really needed Saori-kun at the bench, but Hoshino-kun insisted on joining her.
Truth be told, I still can't tell when he's trying to help her when he's trying to impress her.
Then he'll need to pull out all the stops. Saori-kun's no slouch. Plus, she's got ice in her veins.
Speaking of, how'd you end up on the hook for defending an active duty officer?
Well, another firm had it on their plate first, actually. Comro PD, they have their go-to guys. The plan was to get a confession, earning the defendant a nice retirement package and a simple case dismissed.
You mean he'd be found innocent?
Bottom line, yeah. On the condition he left the forest anyway.
Correct. But the plan fell apart when the cop kept insisting he didn't do it, in spite of the evidence stacked against him. So, once Comro PD's lawyers decided to throw in the towel, the case went straight to Saori-kun, who just happened to take the call.
Huh. Makes sense.
I'm sure they'll be back soon if you wanted to stick around.
I would, but I gotta tie up a few loose ends. But let us know if any new requests come in.
Restless as always. You ever heard of a vacation, Yagami?
That's exactly why I turned my hobby into a job. Besides, I like staying busy.
Fine. You never did listen to your elders.
Anyway, I shouldn't keep Kaito-san waiting. Thanks again for looking after Keiko-san.
Save your game from the pause menu. Let's do that now. You can also save your game from the... Oh, to save your game, open the pause menu, select save, select a slot. Yeah. That's probably right here. The one marked save. Oh, that's the autosave. You'll probably rotate through a couple different save slots just to be on the safe side. Town Go is an app that rewards SP. Earn SP for completing various missions around town, tracks your general activities such as your overall missions cleared, tracks your activity through all the shops and restaurants, tracks various activities related to battle and exploration, and the school missions, provides details about missions specifically related to school stories. Why is Yagami hanging around at a school? Tasks, let's check the Tasks app. When you're not sure how to progress the story, check the Tasks app for clues. These tasks are conveniently organized by category. Well, before we do that, I wanted to take a look around, because who knows if they might have some stamina or something else. What was it? Diet toughness or whatever? Okay, I don't see anything around here. So this is Yagami's old office. This is where he used to be a lawyer. Sort of modest digs, but they're very good at what they do. Probably because they work with Yagami.
Please be careful, Yagami-san. And thank you.
He doesn't say anything to her?
Please be careful.
Yeah, okay. So, let's check the Tasks app. Talk to Kaito. Time to meet up with Kaito-san and get Keiko-san's money back from that shady bar owner who's supposedly ex-Tojo. And then we got the main case, side case, and school studies. Item, skills. Where's the... Oh, Town Go. That's the other thing that we heard about. So, about an hour in. I've traveled 1.6 kilometers, and I've earned some cash. Girlfriend battle assists. Guys, hold on. There's a category for girlfriend battle assists. Is that my girlfriend assisting me in battle, or do I get assisted in battling against my girlfriend? Because in this game, it could be either way. Then we got shop missions. City missions with a whole bunch of stuff. So if I can save up 10 million yen, then I'll be a multi-millionaire and get 1,000 SP points. So let's try to make that our goal before the end of this episode. All right, and Smile Burger, like Smile Burger. What's this? Oh, look, it's just order everything on the menu, it looks like. And then eventually get a Conquer Smile Burger. It conquers your smile by tasting rancid. Kaito, according to Task app...
Hey, ready to wreck shop talk? Not gonna be any bottles of beer on the wall when we're done.
Is there any reason not to do this? Hold on a second.
Give me just a sec, actually.
Huh? If you say so.
I mean, I think we're just going to go do that, but using the map, pressing triangle will bring up a list of locations you can visit. Visit a location by pressing X to show it instantly on the map. Like, there's, like, things to talk to. Should I go to Children's Park or whatever this is? Hold on. Kaito, I'll be right back. According to Map app, there's somebody that I can chat with. There's also an empty bottle for me over here. So this doesn't appear to be a conversation that I have. There's a whole bunch of them. I don't know how to advance this, or if I should. Wait, really? I don't know how I feel about that. Hey, could even be talking to a member right now. Ah, good one. I don't know if I need to stand here. Wait, you were joking, right? That appears to be the conversation. And yet the icon's still on the map. hear about RK yet. Well, so they're just repeating this, so I'm going to walk away from that because I don't know what to do about it yet. And what we'll do instead is come over here and talk to Kaito. Let's go do that main mission.
Ready to wreck shop talk?
Let's get to work.
That's what I'm talking about.
Sometimes in open world games, like, you want to sort of throw the shackles off and go do whatever you want, and the game is not ready to afford that freedom, so you really want to do the main missions until it tells you.
Well, this the dump you brought Keiko-chan to?
It is! So could you please just let me go?
Not a chance. You get a front row seat for when your boss shows up.
What are you, crazy? He'd murder me on the spot! Then he'd murder you two for dessert!
Huh. He's that scary, huh?
Yes, actually. Not to mention all his boys.
All the more reason to put him in his place. Pricks like that need to learn how to treat a lady.
Agreed. Oh, hold on. Sugiura.
Really? Could he choose a worse fucking time? Talk about buzzkill.
Hey there. Miss me?
Jeez, it's been what, half a year? Everything good over there?
Good as it gets.
Well, I've got some good news of my own I wanted to give you, man. Tsukumo-kun and I have our very own detective agency.
Wait, are you saying you started a detective agency? Meaning, now you're a detective?
Yep, got our own office and everything. It's in Yokohama. Didn't want to muscle in on your turf.
Man, I don't know what to say. Oh, and by Tsukumo, you mean...
The one and only. At least, the only one I know. Thought his hacking might give us an edge. Never figured he and I were on the same wavelength about stuff.
You want to wrap this up, Talk?
Anyway, we got a pretty big case. And to be honest, we're in a little over our heads. So that got me thinking, why don't we call up the pros so they can show us how it's done?
Do you need an answer right away? We're in the middle of the usual.
Oh yeah? More sneaky shit?
Yep, I'll tell you all about it later.
Oh, come on. Give me just a hint.
Sorry, buddy.
You all set? Huh. Then let's roll.
Kaito's just standing in the middle of the street with this guy bent over at 90 degrees, face bruised, hands bound behind his back. It's like, hey, Yagami, can you hurry it up?
Kosuke, care to explain what the fuck's going on?
It's not what you think.
We're here on account of a woman named Keiko Hamada. She says she's been threatened by an illegitimate business.
Oh, I see. You're the guy who had this dipshit's phone.
Yagami Detective Agency. At your service.
Yagami Detective? Yo, wait a sec. You the kid Matsugane-san took in?
There, you see? I told you people have heard of us.
Huh.
As for me, the name's Kaito. Used to wear the Matsugane badge myself.
Oh, I've heard plenty about you. You're a real celebrity, buddy.
A man's gotta have a reputation, right?
Masaharu Kaito. Ugly as an ape and just as dumb. Lets an amateur thief get the drop on him, then forks over the family safe? Yeah. Yeah, you're a real legend.
Don't talk like you were there, jackass. You want an ape? I'm about to go ape shit here.
Come on, man. Don't give him what he wants.
Fuckhead.
Now that we're past introductions, we're here to get Keiko-san's money. And we'll be tacking on our fee on top of that. Just business. I'm sure you understand.
Hear that, boys? The detectives come to collect. You know the best part of breaking ranks with the Tojo clan? The freedom. Huh? No more paying cuts to guys upstairs. Makes us even tougher. And guess what I spent the cash on? The walls. Now this is damn good soundproofing. Meaning whatever goes on inside, stays inside. You'll find out just how convenient that is.
You hear that, Kaito-san? He says we're free to cut loose.
Oh, yeah. Best news I've heard all day. I'm gonna open up a can of...
Hey, hold that thought a minute.
Greetings, Yagami-shi. Did Sugiura-shi call you a second ago?
He did, but look, Tsukumo, now's really not a good time.
Oh, so you really are just busy? He said you hung up on him, so I wanted to make sure. He didn't offend you, did he? I'd hate to think he upset you, you know? But if so, we didn't mean it. On behalf of both of us, I offer my profuse apologies.
Yep, no offense taken, man.
But you see my point, right? Sugiura-shi and I are a team. Our actions reflect on each other. Any responsible member of a company, any responsible member of society, it's a matter of respect.
Okay, I get the picture. We'll continue this later.
Okay, but when is later? Should I call you back? If you have an estimate, I can set a timer. That way I'll know when it's convenient.
Right, where do we leave off?
You gotta be shitting me!
Yeah, pretty lame talk.
That's it. You jokers are dead meat!
Okay, enhance your playstyle. Improve your arsenal and get stronger by opening the pause menu and selecting the skills app, even right in the middle of combat. Each skill requires a different amount of SP to learn. Select help and skills for more information. Okay, well, hold on, everybody. I took a call. I can check my skills app now. All right, so I have 1,500 SPs, so I can do boost health level 1, always a safe bet. And, okay, or boost grip. Well, I'm not doing that. Increases attack damage. You can't afford that one. EX boost gauge. I do like the idea of charging that faster. EX extension decreases slower doing EX boost. I did not use EX boost hardly at all in the first playthrough. Yeah, some of these things I can't afford yet. Then we've got abilities. Leapfrog strike. You gain the ability to attack after leapfrogging over an enemy. You can perform EX actions as well. And then we've got Tiger, Crane, and Special. Do we have one that gets more SP as you go? Because if so, I will actually pick that up early. Like getting drunk. Skydancer, Airwalk, Tiger. I'll tell you what, let's be a little bit dull. We're going to go with Health Boost. Fewer game overs, I hope. And then for abilities... Ooh, Wall Strike sounds like a good time. Gain the ability to attack after wall jumping. Sure, let's do that. Gofi is saying, I knew Kung Fu. I guess it got, it did a system restart and forgot it. That's everything. Yeah, because nothing's going to be less than like 600, I bet. Great start. Okay, now, unless I miss my guess, time out for 1 second. In all seriousness, it has never told me how to switch between fighting styles, and this is like perfect crane kick territory. So let's go to other button configuration. Evade, rush combo, finishing blow, fighting stance, reset camera, EX boost, taunt. Change battle styles is down. Okay, gotta get better dodging. Oh, eat chair, buddy. That chair's a lot lighter than it looks, or Yagami is stronger than he looks. Oh, Ronan's saying he just started this recently as well. I hope you're enjoying it. I'm having a good time with it. And hello to you. Hope you had a great weekend.
Listen, I just wanted to thank the both of you for all you've done.
I'm just glad to hear they got your money back. These two are something, huh?
Oh, yes. I don't know how I could possibly repay them.
Don't worry about it. Besides, those thugs paid our service fee and then some.
Nice of them to eat the cost, huh?
Beg your pardon?
Oh, nothing.
I take it all back. Anyway, what happened to the crooks?
If they're smart, they're skipping town. Doubt they'd reopen after how bad we wrecked the place. As for Kosuke, I made sure to tip his college off about his little side business. Should help him rethink his life choices. So I'd say this case is closed.
Well, I've sure learned my lesson. It's a scary world out there.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. From now on, I choose the place when meeting boys online. And I should probably change dating apps while I'm at it.
That's your big takeaway? Really, Keiko-chan? You're laying this all on the app, not the sketchy internet dudes.
Oh, I don't think so at all. Plenty of people these days meet their match online.
It's true, Kaito-san. Apparently that's a thing now.
You see, if you don't seize the opportunity when it knocks, it won't be just the times that leave you behind.
Fine, fine. Hear you loud and clear.
Saori-san and Hoshino-kun sure are taking their sweet time.
Now that you mention it, they should have left the courtroom a while ago.
Maybe they stopped for a quickie somewhere.
There's nothing between those two. Nothing real, anyway. These old eyes can tell that much.
Wisdom comes with age, huh?
Damn right it does. And I've got more than you kids on both counts.
You talking about Matsugane-san?
Yep. The lawyer and the Yakuza. Best of both worlds. Though we came from different backgrounds, we were brothers in arms. Both trying to make it in Kamurocho. You two ought to visit his grave every now and again.
We will.
That goes without saying.
Well, I guess we should get going.
I guess so.
Thanks for having us on such short notice. Oh, and give the two lovebirds our regards.
All rise.
The court is prepared to issue its verdict. The sentence for the defendant, Akihiro Ihara, is 6 months of penal servitude.
He's getting prison time for his first offense? Isn't it usually just probation in cases like this?
Yes.
I'm sure his attitude didn't help the situation. From the start, the evidence was stacked against him, and all he did was deny it.
If that will be all, we can proceed with the court's rationale. The defendant may be seated. You'd rather hear this standing up?
Your Honor, in a warehouse, about 3 days ago, a body turned up in Yokohama. Oh, maybe you hadn't heard that.
What?
What the hell? What is he talking about?
I don't know.
I'll take that as a no. In that case, make sure you pass this along to the Kanagawa police. They'll want to know that the body belongs to a guy named Hiro Mikoshiba. 4 years ago, this man took my son from me by driving him to commit suicide. He deserved to die 1,000 times, but he was never even accused of a crime. No. He just went on with his life. The law let him walk. An utterly broken system.
Order in the court. The defendant shall refrain from making such outbursts. Defense, do you have an explanation for the meaning of this?
Your Honor, well...
If he was never accused of a crime, I'm not sure how the law let him walk.
How's that for an honest day's work? I just want to go put my feet up in the office.
Sounds like a plan. I need to get back to Sugiura, too. He was telling us about a big job.
You mean a big job for us?
Yeah, down in Yokohama. By the way, Sugiura and Tsukumo, they're detectives now.
Those two detectives? Good one, Todd. Wait, you serious?
This game is absolute bullshit. It's like it's designed to eat your money.
Yeah, what a fucking scam.
Fuck this. I'm beyond pissed. I need to unload on someone's face.
Hell yeah, dude. Why don't we go give some asshole a game over?
You know I'm always down.
I see local punks are cheerful as always. But, like, so Goofy's saying the police look the other way. But, like, I understand if he was never charged with a crime, but he was never even accused. Like, nobody even ever walked into a police station and made the attempt. Like, it must be what you're thinking of, Grumpy, where it's like the report was made and they just wouldn't follow up. But that, at least here in America, we would think of it as being charged with a crime as opposed to being accused of a crime. Maybe it's just a difference in language. I'd better not stick out. These guys are looking for any excuse to pick a fight. Gangsters don't ask questions. While walking around town, you may notice certain unsavory characters with red or purple icons above their heads. Get too close and they'll initiate a fight without warning. Although you can run away in most cases, taking them down will net you precious SP and possibly even an item. Sometimes you'll encounter unusually powerful enemies on the streets. These are denoted with purple icons, and in battle, their health bar will appear at the bottom of the screen. It'll be much larger than regular enemies. Be sure to stock up on recovery items and use the skills app to upgrade yourself in preparation for such encounters. By fulfilling certain conditions during a fight, you may earn battle rewards, which net you SP, additional SP upon victory. Press square while browsing the skills app to view the battle rewards list. You can also press triangle after a fight to check which battle rewards you earned. Okay. Square while browsing the skills app. I want to see what the examples are. Also, the pros and cons of getting drunk. Ronan is saying hearing this in English is interesting. Yeah, if I were playing this entirely on my own, I'd probably go with the Japanese voice acting, but they got like a really good English voice cast, and I think that I really enjoyed their performances in the first one. Both Kamurocho and Injincho are known for their long-established bar districts. Consuming alcohol increases your drunkenness. The EX gauge charges up faster while you're drunk. Upon reaching your alcohol limit, you won't be able to drink another drop until you sober up. However, your alcohol tolerance can be strengthened by learning certain skills. Okay, it's offering me to look into the map. Press triangle to bring up a list of locations, square to view details. Press the cursor over the map icon, square... Oh, that's the search and then the location info, and then you can press X to set a waypoint. Got it. All right, this looks pretty standard. We're gonna go beat these men. Okay. Oh.
Waste.
Okay, so can I... Oh, defeat an enemy with Tiger Style, defeat an enemy with a finishing blow, Fierce Hit, yep, charge attack, and then Untouchable, defeat enemies with no damage taken. Wow, I thought I took at least one hit there. And we got this and this and this. So some of the other things, relieve an enemy of their weapon, defeat a downed enemy, step on it, defeat an enemy with a running attack. I want to do that. Defeat an enemy by hitting them into oncoming traffic. Defeat an enemy within 3 seconds of defeating another enemy. Counterattack, Noble Saint. Wow. Defeat all enemies with an EX surrender skill. What is that? Does he just pull out a gun and aim it at everybody and put up their hands? Blah, blah, blah has highlighted a message because he can. It's much better than Yakuza 1. We've come a long way. Yeah, I've never played a Yakuza game. Okay, so we can now return to the detective agency. So, a quick question for Ronan then, since you know. Am I supposed to do anything at these green question mark icons? Or, like, speech bubble icons? Or, like, they just have a conversation that I can pay attention to if I choose? Examine. Someone might have dropped this. Lost items. Try to seek out the owners of any lost items you find. They'll most likely be nearby looking concerned. Reunite them with their belongings and you can earn more than good karma. Or just good karma. Okay, Kaito, stop being distracting. Oh, here's a guy. Look. He looks very concerned.
Excuse me.
I think you dropped this. Oh, my medal. If I can find 2 more, I can buy 1 more spin. So apparently it's not a military medal. I'm not done yet. Ooh, he gave us sturdy plastic. Well, then in that case, let me grab this stuff.
I wish you hadn't.
Thank you, Kaito. Just haymakered the back of that guy's head. Oh, sorry. Okay, hold on. Probably just the one guy.
And stay down.
Okay, I took a hit there, probably more than one, so that didn't count. Thank God we don't have to pay for smashing out this guy's window. Is it batting cages? Oh, hello. Hey, what's up? Tell me about home run competition. The home run competition is an advanced course where experienced batters can rack up lots of points. Anyone who clears Ace of Japan while playing the home run course can give it a try. Alright. What's up? Just wanted to chat. Come back soon. It's not interested in chatting. Patikin says not much difference between this and Yakuza, with many, many games. Ronan says no clue. Right now it seems like right now it seems like they aren't good for anything. Maybe when you don't have Kaito with you, then they can be talked to. Blah 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 is asking questions since I'm busy and can't watch. The Wilder Myth stream will be in the evening. Yes, probably about 5 p.m. Eastern, which as of this sentence is in about 5.5 hours. That's a rough estimate, but yeah, 4:30 or 5, I'd say. So check back in about 5 hours. And then Patikin says at this point, I don't know what and when Angel streams. Well, this week it's going to be as much as possible. Let's try Home Run Derby, or whatever it's called. Which course should I pick? Well, let's try Challenge Course, because that's the first in the list. All right, rules. Use left stick to aim your swing where you expect the pitcher to throw. Press X to swing when the ball enters the strike zone to make a clean hit. Try hitting the ball towards the batting panel at the back of the cages. The number of bases you get depends on where you hit the panel. Get at least 8 runs within 10 pitches to clear the course. And then there's our score sheet. And X to swing bat. I am terrible at this. I'm going to go... Oh, I guess my only option is basic bat. And we're going to go with level 1. Blah, blah, blah. Thank you very much for the lurk. Patikin, will you also be streaming today? That was an incredible luck.
Yeah.
So one thing that I learned about doing the original Judgment is when I reached the end, I felt like, man, I really should have done a lot more of the side objectives. And what I don't know is whether or not we're going to stream any of the side stuff, or it's going to be like, oh gosh, what's it called? Scarlet Nexus, where we do them as sort of like off-stream recordings for people who just want to see a bunch of mahjong. But the game feels very much balanced towards, with the expectation that you're engaging with a bunch of the side options to get extra money and rank up your character. All right, so I'm not going to be able to pass the course, but it's good practice. Fatiguing is streaming all week. Also, next year, I think I'll be playing a lot of games you probably can't watch because of spoilers. Yeah, maybe. Okay, so we got 70 points. Do you want to try it one more time? Kind of. Let me try it one more time. There was also a batting thing that you could do in one of the Persona games, but I never wanted to do it because, like, time is such a... Nuts. Time is such a, like, precious commodity. Yeah. I have a bad habit of swinging too early, and it's making me nervous.
Yeah.
So that time I swung way after I felt like it should have hit, and it still worked. Yeah, something like this, like doing a bunch of... Oh! Wow, he really weirded me out on that.
Nice. Yeah.
Last time he didn't seem to move the pitch around as much. Or more specifically, there was less of a curve to it. Yeah. Alright, so that is it for Home Run Derby. Did I really get 7 out of 8 runs? That seems unlikely. Oh, because, yeah, the triples and the doubles would add up. Okay. So, that's enough. Now, I have 140 points, which feels like very few, but can I get prizes from that? No. Yeah, their cheapest prize is Torrenter, which recharges the EX gauge a little bit. I actually wound up using a lot of consumables in the first Judgment. Patikin, what I can say is that I have been lurking a whole bunch. Pardon me, I'm gonna cough. Oh, wait, hold on. Is this more sturdy plastic? No, rusted electrical wire. So valuable. All right, so we can see down at the bottom, we have a red arrow that shows the way. Yeah, but Dean, gosh, what was it that you were... So you did all the way through the Age of Empires campaigns, and I know that you enjoyed that. And then you were doing some more Fall Guys. I'm trying to think if you moved back to a single-player game since finishing up the multiplayer stuff in... Sorry, the single-player campaigns in Age of Empires. Yeah, I don't know if these, conversations here... Wow, look at Yagami's shadow. It's the first thing in the game that looks a little bit weird. Alright, we will allow them to have their conversation. I do see some thugs coming up. Oh, I stole that man's high-grade plastic.
Really, guys?
Okay, so this must be, not defeat all the enemies with no damage taken, but just defeat an enemy without taking damage. Also, Patikin is confirming that Age of Empires 4 was the last story game that he did. Will it be Guardians of the Galaxy next? I know that you had said that that was coming up. Oh gosh, remember the first game had like this app where you could like find QR codes hidden around the city? I think I found like one.
This is the Yagami Detective Agency. I run the place with the help of my partner, an ex-Yakuza named Kaito. I wish I could say keeping this place afloat was smooth sailing. But the reality is, we'd be drowning if it weren't for the gigs we get from Genda-sensei. It's not like we don't have the technology. But when street smarts fail, most of the time we have to get physical. That happens a lot.
Talk to Kaito. Well, before we do that, can I do something over here? He used to have like a pinball machine, but it took what was interesting to me about the pinball machine was that it actually loaded up a different game engine to run the pinball. The Master System, huh? Guess I'll give it a whirl. Oh, I can't wait to see what this is. Let's check it out. Select game. Wait, how much of this can you play? Like, how much of Alex Kidd in Miracle World is there? They didn't put the whole game in here. Yeah! I would not expect to see me playing very much Master System, but... Nope. It's a one-way trip down here. Oh, I missed my chance. Do I... Oh! Alright, I did not recognize that as being an enemy. Am I legally required now to change the name of the game to, Alex Kidd in Miracle World? Oh, Patikin loves this game. Yeah, I've never, seen it before. I've heard of Alex Kidd, I've never played it. Oh man, I'm bad at catching those. Yeah, this feels like a D-pad game. Oh man, he can jump pretty high when you get him rolling. Yeah, there we go. Feels like a little bit of input lag on the jump. Oh, womp womp. 600 points. So, nope, that's enough of that. How do you not do this anymore? Yup, that's... Uh-huh. Hey, Patikin, how do you stop playing Master System? Like, what button did you push on your PlayStation controller to not play Master System anymore when you were a kid? I don't know how to stop doing this. Reset game. Quit? Game progress will be lost. Wait, but which save game? Is it Alex Kidd or is it Judgment? Do I wish to save my progress? I sure do. Okay, that looked like it's all Master System stuff, so now that I've saved it, here we go. Return to game progress, yes. Alright, so now I can leave this and quit. There we go. Back in the real world. The version of reality that is... Oh, wait, we've got some music over there. A change of scenery might be nice. Well, I don't think I have any things to decorate the room with. It didn't bring over any of my stuff from the first Judgment. There is no save game import in this. Let's check out the music. What am I in the mood for? Oh, I think it might be the opening to the game.
Guess we can finally take a breather. Weren't you supposed to call Sugiura?
Sure.
I wasn't I? Crazy how he ended up in our line of work.
After seeing us in action, who could blame him?
I do like you can get into the Master System with basically no load at all. It's just
Yagami-san,
sits down and starts
okay
playing.
over there?
Yeah, sorry, it's a long story. You were saying something about a big case?
Oh, yeah. Listen, man, you gotta come check out Yokohama. We've been getting jobs left and right down here. And if we can ace this case I've got lined up, we'll be the hottest detectives in town.
Oh yeah? You sure it's a legit lead?
Hey, have some faith. Would I waste your time on a bad lead?
Just looking out for you, man.
Well, I do appreciate that. Then should I save the details for when I see you?
Sure. When you want us over?
Honestly, ASAP. Tomorrow if you can swing it. We're based in Ijincho. Look for an office that says Yokohama 99 out front. That's us. The real question is, you free on such short notice?
Let me check my schedule.
What schedule? Outside of today's shit, we haven't had work in weeks.
If I tell them that, they'll lowball our cut, smart guy.
Oh, right. Guess we don't want to look desperate.
Sorry, Sugiura. Yeah, tomorrow works just fine.
Perfect. Man, this is gonna be so great. Oh, and Kaito-san's coming too, right?
He'll be there.
See you guys soon then.
Sugiura said he'd give us the details when we get there.
Huh. Way to build the suspense.
Yokohama, though. Can't say I'm really familiar with that neck of the woods.
Same here.
But you know what? Kamurocho has been pretty tame lately. Maybe this is our chance to broaden our horizons.
Patine's gonna go eat, and also says that that appears to be the full Alex Kidd. Also, that if he were streaming this, he'd be stuck just playing Alex Kidd the whole time. Oh, is this our intro sequence? Oh, nice. So, unfortunately, I do feel the need that I probably need to talk through this. Screw it. Yeah, we're gonna get kicked in the head with a mute strike on this. It's interesting that they don't have the English voice actors in this version. When we played the original Judgment, the English voice cast was front and center, even when I had selected Japanese voice actors. Like both were listed. Patikin, by the way, thank you very much for the lurk. So I never know when more dialogue is going to kick in. So how do they pronounce it? Ichinjo? Is that correct?
Yokohama 99's cross streets. Aw, it's not even close to Chinatown. So much for us getting a decent meal on this trip, huh?
Well, then how about on the way home we take ourselves a little detour? Maybe.
Tsukumo's place is way out there. Want to take a taxi?
I suppose we could. But why don't we hoof it? Yeah, we could see the sights.
I guess I'm on board with that.
Also, Ronan's wondering how a school is going to be involved. It's a good question, because one of the things it said earlier in the tutorial is something about, like, school stories. And I was like, wait, why is Yagami hanging out at school? We're going to find out. Got a sketchy DM from... Oh, I didn't get a chance to read it. Oh, on Chatter the other day. Let's, Can I smoke? Crap, I'm out of cigs. Better hit the convenience store. Alright, let's go do that. So, this is a new map. I would have assumed the whole game took place in Kamurocho, but apparently we've got at least a second, if not a primary place. I can't imagine they put in all of Kamurocho to just that little prologue sequence. I don't know what the convenience store looks like. Wait, where am I? Oh, I'm up here. Oh yeah, there's well, we can go there. There's a pawn shop. Alright, the Popo Mart should have some cigarettes, I would think. Oh, hello to Diesel Jones! I hope you had a great Christmas. Diesel, it was a great Christmas, and I hope that you and your whole family had a great Christmas as well. Yeah, really, really nice to have a little bit of time off from work. It's gonna be a very, very busy year, so I'm going to cling on to the last remnants of 2021 for as long as we have them. But I hope... Sorry, I'm just getting myself oriented on the map. I hope that you had a great holiday. Everybody stayed safe. You got a chance to visit with friends and family and enjoy some time. Oh, they've got street thugs here as well. Wow, who would have thought?
Great.
Yagami's been in town for, like, a minute. Can I pick this up? No, it's like a street bollard. Kaito really stood in the way of my awesome hit. Marquardt says, how's your back doing? Also, hello. Thank you for asking. It is effectively unchanged, which after this many days makes me very concerned. Like, right now, right at this moment, doesn't bother me at all. Especially if I laugh, it tends to feel very, very, very uncomfortable. But thank you very much, Kaito. Thank you very much for asking. Ronan says, man, the streets in Japan are dangerous. Everyone wants to box on every block. Okay, I want some cigarettes. Yeah, did I ever once use pocket tissues in the first game? I've got 21,000 yen, so let's buy some pocket tissues. And I'm probably going to buy a bunch of stuff, but do you sell cigarettes here? Yes! Wow, they are not cheap. I probably want more than that. Yeah. Alright, and let's... Oh, yep, we want to have some cat food, because you never know when you need that. Tends to come up from time to time. We'll get this cheese salmon. And now, let's also get some Odin, some salmon onigiri, bento box set. We're going to buy sort of a big variety of stuff, I'd say. And now, for our boost. Pepsi J-Cola, For the first time in Pepsi history comes a cola inspired by Japan's food culture. Salt and Japanese citruses are used as secret flavors. I'll get some of that. Hey, do you sell booze? Tea. Oh, apple juice. Corned beef. Boy, nothing beats convenience store corned beef. Ah, yes, here we go. Let's buy some sake. Buy 2 bottles of that. Never know when you just... And a hug bomb. I cannot yet accept spending 10K on a hug bomb. Yeah, we'll pass on that. Ronan says that's about $4.88 a pack. Oh, that's a lot cheaper than I thought it was. All right, now, believe it or not, I really wanted to smoke. So that's where it was. Yeah, and here's the conversation. So the reason I want to do this is that in the first game, at least, there were actually, like, conversation leads that you could overhear when you were smoking. And also, I feel like it's true to the character of Yagami, where for all of his virtues, he does have at least a couple vices. Really likes to drink, and also really likes to smoke. I am going the wrong way. So, when they tell you what the secret ingredients are they still secret? Well, they are if they don't tell you which citruses they are. Sorry, I was distracted by the fact that we punched that concrete planter right out of, right into pieces. I really would like to get punched less.
Let's roll.
Not very good at the dodging so far. All right, old circuit. All right, let's go have a smoke. It is here somewhere, right? More thugs!
Come on.
Wow, just immediately. No! Why did he fall down?
And stay down.
I don't remember the, like, I have fallen over animations as being quite this funny. All right, this seems like, yeah, the same selection of stuff that we just bought at the Papo down the street. All right, I am trying to... these two are having an interesting conversation about Santa Claus. Seems seasonally appropriate. This can't be because of the time of year, right? The game is not looking at the fact that it's December and inserting this conversation. Also, I do not know where the smoking joint was, so instead, we're just gonna head to where we're supposed to be. I went to all that effort of finding some... Oh, there's the smoking box. We just have to clear out some thugs first. Yeah! Hold on, I really like that Kaito basically just grabbed that guy.
What a waste.
And held him up for Yagami to punch out. Okay. It's been a long journey, but I'm finally ready to have a smoke. Find out about the sketchy DM that guy got on Chatter. Unless, of course, he just stops talking altogether. Seriously, he says nothing at all. Wow, okay. I don't regret the smoking. I mean, Yagami might, but that's his problem. This is it? Okay, better get going. I promise you guys that I really thought that he'd be talking. They said they'd compensate me very well for my skills. Wait, you're getting headhunted, Senpai? Yeah. I'm not totally sure about it, though, since it's a foreign company. But are you gonna quit? Remember when Bill Abner was getting, like, scouted for, like, his high school basketball coaching skills by China. That seemed really legitimate. Shinonome. All right. Let's go on with, like, the next thing that we're trying to do. Look at all these suckers waiting to be able to cross. Yagami crosses when he feels like it. Ronan says, I think I get how those speech bubbles work now. I am all ears. Hey. Hi, I'm Yagami.
And stay down.
That guy running over at full speed to take on Yagami and getting palmed in the chest and just falling over. Shattered solar plexus. Just idle chatter when you get close, but no interaction. Yeah, maybe that's it. Isn't the coffee at Plage so good? I heard something, but then Angel accidentally moved the camera, so it cut off. Sorry. Games like this always make me feel terrible when there's just like somebody going on about their business and Yagami like charges into them because I'm not watching where he's going.
Yo, hold up a sec, Todd. Nonsense over there.
That's not what I said. What'd you call me? What the? Hey, what are you filming me for? Knock it off!
Chill out, man. Why do you care? I don't see anything that says I can't record here.
Enough! Stop!
Just give me a reason. You have one? It's a free country, isn't it?
Whoa! Hey! What gives? You just kicked my sign over!
Ah, that was the wind, man. A big old gust just came through, right?
Yeah, crazy. Just now it whooshed right over.
I told you! Put that down! Come on!
Kids don't seem to give any fucks about people these days.
Agreed. So much for seeing the sights, huh?
Well, you're thinking what I'm thinking, aren't you?
Do you have to ask?
So, anything else you want to accuse us of? I'd say you must be losing it, Pops.
You goddamn brats! I got that one! He called us goddamn brats! You picking on high schoolers, man?
No, I just don't want you loitering in front of my store. That's all I said, okay? So stop disturbing my customers.
That part's not gonna make the video.
Wow, is that one of those new smartphone models? May I?
What the hell?
Damn, the camera on this thing's amazing, man. Your parents buy it for you?
Holy crap, he kicked Sakaki down!
You must be seeing things, kid. Anyway, your smartphone's kind of dirty, don't you think? Let me see.
Hey! Give me my phone back!
You want it back? I'll give it back, but only if you put this poor restaurant owner's sign back up first.
Asshole. You think you can fuck with us? We're gonna kick your ass!
Wow, Yagami's actually gonna punch out some high school students. Okay.
Come on.
Oh, when to use Snake. Snake style focuses on swift flowing strikes and counterattacks. It works especially well against those carrying weapons. To deflect attacks from any direction, press L1 right before an enemy attack lands to deflect it. L1. Yikes. Okay. Grab an enemy with circle, then press circle again while holding them to disarm them. Press circle one more time with proper timing to disarm. Does not work with powerful enemies. EX surrender will immediately take out a frightening enemy. Let's try to make them all surrender then. With EX gauge charge, approach a frightened enemy and press triangle. Alright, I don't know that I'm going to be good at the disarm. Okay. Not good at the dodge. Alright, it's another tutorial thing, so... Try to do that block. Oh, there we go. Okay, that was an EX surrender, just in case anybody wanted to know what it's like when they surrender. All right, now I just got a guard. I think, in fact, he didn't kick the guy in the head. He only, there we go. Like, acted like he was going to, and then did the little Mr. Miyagi, like, honk. No, he just straight up kicks him in the head.
That stinks like a bitch! For fuck's sake, these guys are monsters!
Yo, was that Aikido just now? Oh, don't tell me you've been training in a secret dojo or something.
Just more of my own thing, really. Figured I'd find a way to hold back for punks like them. Here, this came from one of those kids. Your call what to do with it.
You really didn't have to, but thank you.
Permanently destroyed that kid's rotator cuff.
You'd think private school kids would be better behaved, but they're just as immature.
They look like a bunch of entitled brats.
They'd learn some manners the hard way in Kamurocho.
Well, we've got our fair share of unsavory types. The Yakuza, not to mention those Yokohama Liomon gangsters. Those kids wouldn't dare to mess with them.
So they're selective about their targets.
Yes. They'll only harass you if they think they'll get away with it.
Think they'll be back for more?
I certainly hope not. Anyway, I sure am glad you stopped by. Come to think of it, you're the only ones who've ever intervened. I take it you're not from around here?
Yeah, but we might end up staying. For a while, at least. Ever hear of a detective agency called Yokohama 99? We were on our way there right now.
I'm afraid that doesn't ring a bell.
That's all right. If anything, we should get going.
Sure. Oh, but before that, please take this with you. Consider it a token of my gratitude.
Wow, a wristband. Or 2 wristbands. Wearing gear can help bolster your defense, mitigate status ailments, enhance exploration, and more. This is new as far as I remember. Gear can be obtained from shops, minigames, and certain side cases, so take a look around town to see what you can find. Open up the Items app and navigate to the Gear tab with L1 and R1, then choose from inner tops, inner bottoms, accessories, and skateboards. Please tell me that Yagami gets to do a how do you do, fellow kids at some point. After selecting your gear of choice, press X to equip it. You can equip up to 2 accessories, and they cannot be 2 of the same item. All right. I'm betting that, like, they're all inner tops and inner bottoms because they don't want to visually change Yagami at any point. So, was it under items, did we hear? Recovery, recipes. I don't remember recipes. Miscellany, valuables, disguises, gear. Yep, here we go. So, is this accessory 1? Yes, it is. Oh, attack plus 3%. I guess kicking the tar out of those kids taught Yagami, inspired Yagami to be better at 3% when he wears their branded wristbands.
Let's roll, Tom.
Hello to Kethrick. Also, Ronan saying, so what are the laws over there? Because I'm pretty sure our 38-year-old main character just stomped out a 16-year-old. I guess the laws are whoever is the best martial artist is just in charge. Wow, I think this place has a lot more traffic than Kamurocho does.
Tuck, too fast.
You're fine. Alright, now we don't know how to get into this place, or at least I don't yet. This is where we're headed, and it doesn't look like this is a way in. So we go around the corner. Yeah, Catherine, you're catching us for episode 1 of Lost Judgment. This will probably be our primary game moving on. It's not going to be the only thing that we play, but I'm looking forward to playing this one for a while.
Yokohama 99. Yeah, that's the place.
Whoa, not too shabby, guys.
Also, do we know what floor they're on, or... Yeah. The sign probably says, but I don't know what it is. I had to check to see how much SP we have.
Yo.
Ah, if it isn't the man of the hour, Yagami.
Gentlemen, welcome. How are you?
This guy. First he falls off the radar. Now he's got this sweet office. Little shit.
You're still quick as a thief. Maybe a little quicker, actually.
Well, I'd say thief isn't very fair.
It was stealing.
Oh, come on. You know I wasn't doing it to line my own pockets, right? We took from the powerful and gave to the powerless. It was altruism. And it's all in the past now, so let's just leave it at that.
The place is nice, though. It's kind of familiar, even.
It should be. You're our inspiration, Yagami Detective Agency. You guys are the goal.
For sure. So, how about you guys take a load off? If you're ready, I'll give you guys the briefing.
Say what? A briefing, man?
Let him go over what we know.
I've actually got an agenda for today's meeting, too.
An agenda?
Just roll with it. Give him a chance. All the detective talk has made him go a little overboard. I'm sure it'll work itself out.
It's all good. Imitation really is the sincerest form of flattery.
Now, my memory of Sugumi is that he knows his stuff. Well, I'd listen to him.
To sum up why we called you, we've been seeing a major upward trend with these kinds of cases. What do you think? Care to take a wild guess?
I'll give you a hint. It's not a problem you'd find in Kamurocho.
So, it's specific to Yokohama?
I know. It's gang warfare. The outfits running Chinatown are at each other's throats, and you guys sort out the aftermath.
Well, we did just hear about the Yokohama Liumang. They're a gang, right?
Yeah, the Yokohama Liu, whatever. Bet they're stirring up shit as we speak.
Actually, we haven't run into any gang-related activity at all. No, what we're dealing with isn't so conspicuous. I'll just tell you, it's bullying.
Bullying?
Sometimes parents ask us for evidence to prove their child was bullied. Fairly often, they want these bullies taken to court immediately.
They'll also want to hold the schools accountable, but none of that happens without solid proof.
How old are these kids?
Most of them are in middle school. Research shows that boys at that age experience a sudden spike in testosterone. This leads to outbursts to assert dominance, compounded by the irrationality of an immature brain. Scientifically, this potent mix of impulses often manifests as bullying.
Yeah, I call that puberty.
But that would apply specifically to boys, right? You're getting cases with girls involved too, aren't you?
Ah, with girls it's more likely rooted in oxytocin, a brain hormone that also has links to bullying. See, oxytocin fosters feelings of attachment, regardless of your gender. For instance, scientists have observed that a mother's oxytocin levels surge when looking at her child.
And then it's not always a bad thing, is what you're saying.
Indeed. Did you know it was oxytocin that enabled cooperation among our primitive ancestors? Ancient matriarchs were particularly vulnerable during childbirth, thus requiring communal support. So you could kinda say the survival and reproduction of our species was largely oxytocin at work. After all, Raising a child in the wilderness would have been impossible alone. However, this intense social need bore a dark side. Individuals who failed to contribute were shunned and eventually condemned. Let's say there was a villager who never put in his fair share. All he did was eat the crops. If that became the norm, nobody would work until the village was on the brink of starvation.
And by then it'd be too late.
Precisely. That's why these offenders were punished. Primitive as it was, punishment equated to justice, a necessary measure for society's greater good. And societies with a stricter sense of justice were the ones who endured in the long run. To put this into focus, these people are our direct ancestors.
So from a science perspective, modern-day bullying is just primitive?
More like it's hardwired into our nature.
Hormones are fucked up, huh?
I wouldn't chalk it up to just that. However, we humans do tend to reject what's foreign to us. Whether we're socially awkward or simply misunderstood, those who don't conform are ostracized. That's how it's been since time immemorial. The misfits of civilization are deserving of punishment. All over the world, no matter where or when.
This is all reference material related to bullying. I'm like earnestly really curious what those spines say. If anybody happens to speak Japanese, or read Japanese more specifically, I'm just curious what those books are.
Looks like you guys have been doing your homework.
Tsukumo-kun's the one hitting the books. I'm more in charge of the field work.
Makes sense.
If he's reading this much, the bullying problem must be getting really bad. And also, Ronan's saying that we've already surpassed where he was, but you've mostly been playing, gosh, you said it earlier. I don't remember the other thing that you're playing, but, yeah.
Here's another fun fact while we're at it. An act of betrayal also increases the human urge to punish the offender. In those cases, the act of punishment floods the brain with dopamine, triggering an instant rush of pleasure. In other words, serving justice can feel just as good as eating or having sex.
Sure, but that's where we have to draw the line. Justice can't be twisted into joy, or it stops serving its purpose.
Very perceptive, Yagami-shi.
So, back to reality. What's this big case that needs all the manpower?
Ah, yes. Our client is the chairman of a private school. He wants us to scour the campus for any and all instances of bullying, leaving no stone unturned. That said, he also requires us to be discreet.
How big is this school?
Let's see, there are 6 classes per grade, making 18 in total. So approximately 600 students. Given that, Sugiura-shi and I couldn't possibly vet them alone.
We'll be meeting the chairman at a restaurant tonight to lay out the specifics. How about the two of you come join us? We could use the help.
Man, for a couple of rookies, you sure have it together.
You guys are free until dinner. Oh, we already made the reservations in Chinatown, by the way. Think of it as a little welcoming party. The restaurant's name is Kyoinro. If you could meet us there, that'd be great.
Sure. You didn't have to do that.
And hello to Samalander, who says that Rogue would be able to read some of those, does read some Japanese. Unfortunately, it seems like we've been dismissed from the meeting. Alright, make yourself at home. At Yokohama 99, you can access useful features just like at Yagami's office. We can rest to restore health or change the time of day. There won't be any time to rest at certain points in the story. We can also add some decorations to make it feel like home. Try playing UFO catchers or capsule machines for easily accessible collectibles.
Let's hit it.
Yeah, let me see if we can go look at the books again. I'm just curious. I kind of don't think that we'll be able to examine them again, but it'd be fun. Also, Ronan is saying Tales of Arise. Yeah, Tales of Arise is also on the list. Oops. Yeah, we can't, we had a really good close-up of them before, but now that's just gonna be little dots on the screen, I suspect. Alright, let's go see what's up. I've been sort of waiting to do a lot of exploration until I'm not attached at the hip to Kaito. Yeah, sorry, just looking at the map to see which way to go. But hello to Samalander. I hope you had a very, very good weekend. We missed you streaming, but I understand spending the weekend with family.
What a waste.
That seemed to go pretty well. Yeah, 110 SP points. Let's see if we can spend some SP. We'll go over to skills. I have, yeah, 2,800 SP. So I think probably a good logic is just, like, work on the, you know, fill out the least expensive things and go up from there. Like, boost EX gauge 1. Yeah, let's get it. Let's look for any other thing that's, like, 600. If I feel really strongly about something, then we'll grab it. Leapfrog strike. Let's do that. I don't know how to do a leapfrog. Also, break fall adept. When you fail to brace for impact. That's okay. I'm not really enthusiastic about that one. Tiger mode. Just looking for, like, where would you start? What's the least expensive things? Then crane. Skydancer airwalk. Let's grab that. Jump in any direction using Skydancer. Hold L1 and press X while tilting left stick. I do not know how to do Skydancer anything yet, so let's grab that one. I've unlocked a new skill. And we also have projectile counter. Catch and throw back a weapon thrown at you, except bullets. Oh, Yagami. Wait, is rank 2 the ability to throw back bullets? Because I'd love that. There's some button. Oh, you're right. I'm not going to go back for that. But yeah, it's I think it's like clicking right stick. I'd forgotten about that. Crane King's Pride. Become immune to knockdowns during EX boost. Oh, I've actually used up all my SPs. Yeah, we'll focus on picking up the basics while we get our feet wet. Learn new skills. Yes, I've already done that. Am I low on lives at all? And how would I tell? No, I've got full lives. One thing about the first game that I remember is that you don't heal automatically. If you want to heal up, you have to go eat something. And you have like a maximum amount that you can eat in a day. Oh yeah, we already talked to, or over-listened to that. Well, I'm still learning how to be Yagami here. I know it's the second time that we've seen that, but man.
Really, guys?
Hey, I got like a... What did I get there? What was the green swirly deal? Captured that person's spirit like Shang Tsung. Oh, did I get pocket tissues? Was that it, Caroluna? Okay, there's another chat here. Oh, that's the sketchy DM guy. So the all joking aside, the worn out rubber, the twisted screw and stuff, those are all things that, at least in the first game, could be used to upgrade your drone for the drone races, which I wound up not doing. Also, how do I get to where I'm going? Oh, you just go north. And again, my sense of it is that the game really is balanced around the idea that you're going to do a bunch of those side objectives.
What a waste.
Okay. Wait, what? Oh, I didn't get to see what awards I got for that. Just fucking murder random guys award. I got plus 30 SPs for just obliterating that guy's cheekbones. Ronan is saying that he also did one race. At the end, I was sort of looking at like I didn't get nearly all of the abilities and skills in that game, and I wasn't playing it for very much of a completionist run, but I did like all the side missions, all the side cases that you could do. I really had a good time with anything that had a story attached to it in that game. Well, not anything. If I have one hope for this game, I'm just saying this right up front, episode 1, I want Yagami to have access to a potential love interest. Hi, everybody. That isn't 15 years his junior. It would be nice if Yagami, who is like 35, 38, whatever, had the opportunity to be in a consensual romantic relationship with someone who was older than 18.
And stay down.
Because that honestly felt like it was entirely off the table in the first game. So when I played the first Judgment, there were no romance missions. We went on like what I would term to be a non-romantic date with a young woman on a couple of occasions because she was feeling in a really low place. But that was more to introduce her to somebody else, and then Yagami basically broke it off. All right, so these two are having a chat about something that's cute and affordable. The prices are definitely tempting. And those are cute shoes. I want those too, but when's a good time to actually wear them? Yeah, I'm feeling like this is what Ronan had said, where it's just flavor text. I thought that maybe it would reveal... Wait, was there something over there? No, that's just a circle on the ground. I can smoke if I really want to blow some cigarette fumes at those 2 high school girls. The other thing that I would like for this game, I remember feeling like there was this one, like, street tough that showed up over and over and over and over and over again. Like, gosh, I don't remember his name right now. But we beat up the same guy in the same white coat probably 15, sorry lady, 15, 20 times, if not more. I mean, it was really... I'd like to see more variation in the boss encounters that you have.
Looks like this is it.
Are you almost here, Yagami-shi? We went ahead and sat down.
Actually, we're right out front.
Excellent. Just give the host my name.
Will do.
Was this the same guy living in a net cafe not too long ago? He sure has come a long way.
Yeah, at this rate, he'll leave us in the dust.
Ronan is saying that he thought that, So Ronan's saying that 2 of them were closer to 30. So in the first game, there was one character who I think Yagami straight up asks, how old are you? And she's like, I'm like 29, 30. And Yagami's about 35, maybe 36, 37 in this game now. It depends. And I was like, okay, at least that's close. But then that was the one woman in the game that Yagami had dating options with who was just like, I'm busy, I don't want to talk to you. Like, she repeatedly said, like, I'm very busy, please stop calling me. So I was like, okay, and I stopped calling her. The other love interest, like, there was one young woman who was, like, explicitly in college. Like, her first year in college, second year in college. She was the one who had, like, a twin brother or something. And she was, like, really into Yagami, like, very much like, oh, Yagami, I really feel very strongly for you. I was like, okay, this doesn't feel super right. But Ronan is saying that their ages were 19, 20, 27, and 29. So it must be the 29-year-old that I'm thinking of, and maybe I didn't meet all of the others. So I want to say that I remember 3... A scorpion? Like, wait, an actual scorpion, or just like a scorpion toy? As presented in the game...
Allow me to introduce Yagami-shi and Kaito-san, the gentlemen I mentioned before. They are, without a doubt, the finest private eyes in Kamurocho.
Ah, yes. Tsukumo-san here has certainly been singing your praises. My name is Okuda. I'm the chairman of a private high school, Seiryo, if you've heard of it.
Serio High. Isn't that where those kids were from?
Yeah, the ones from earlier.
Is something the matter?
We actually ran into some of your students today. There must have been 7, 8 of them. They were harassing a restaurant worker and recording it on their phone.
Oh boy. And I'm guessing you didn't just stand and watch?
You bet your ass we did. Had to knock a little sense into those brats.
You mean there was an altercation? Perhaps I should pretend not to have heard that.
Come on, pal. Why don't we cut the formal crap and tell it like it is?
Because that would be unprofessional, Kaito-san.
Chairman, we'd like to start investigating tomorrow. So would you mind sharing any background information you may have?
Certainly, yes. Our administration has a very firm stance against bullying. Yet no policy is foolproof, and each situation is unique. We continually ask ourselves, are we taking proper measures to foster a supportive environment? Or, if enmity is already prevalent among the student body, are we addressing their concerns promptly enough? I believe the key is prevention. Stop bullying before it starts.
And you're hiring detectives to help?
Oh, yes. See, as this thought was dawning on me, I happened across a sign. Yokohama 99, it read. I visited your webpage, actually, and I discovered just how well-versed you were at this very matter. At that moment, I knew fate was guiding my hand.
Sounds like you walked right out of a commercial.
In most situations we've dealt with, we knew who the problem was beforehand. All we needed to do was get the evidence. But in this case, we don't even know if there's a bully in the first place.
Hence why we called in the reinforcements.
So, I take it you have some sort of plan?
Of course. We're going to start by spreading hidden cameras throughout the school, anywhere that bullying is most likely to occur.
No, you're not.
This footage should provide a detailed snapshot of student interaction that would otherwise go unnoticed. Then, after a 2-week test run, we'll compile our data and present our initial analysis.
Nothing beats a good old-fashioned spy cam.
Yes, but if one of these spy cams were found, the whole operation could be compromised. As such, our pair of experts are intimately familiar with the complexities of human behavior, ensuring these cameras remain hidden.
Damn, you make me want to hire us.
This secret stays between you and us, Chairman. Not even the guards or teachers can know. Do I have that correct?
You do. I believe the more people who know, the more likely it is this would get out. At any rate, I've heard Yagami-san here has tackled many a difficult case in Kamurocho. I'm glad to have such a reliable detective on the job. You have my full confidence and backing.
They just keep raising the bar on us, don't they?
So, Yagami-shi, if there's anything you'd like to ask the chairman, now's your chance.
Hey, good idea. We might learn a thing or two from watching the master at work.
Way to put me on the spot, guys. But might as well.
Hello to Mothoth. Yes, apparently we'll next be installing hidden cameras in the parts of the school where bullying is most likely. Immediately brings to mind places where the teachers might not be. And I don't want to put cameras in any of those places. So, we do not know... Oh, there's like a whole mini game, or at least there used to be, about like asking the relevant things. So... Or like the most informative things. We could immediately talk about our scuffle. Is that how we are defining it? Our scuffle with your students. Hey, we stomped one of your students so hard that his brain shot out of the top of his head, except they were no longer in a single piece. Regarding that scuffle, let's go with why go so far as to hire detectives.
Could you elaborate on why you're going the detective route for this?
Like I said, my goal is to nip any bullying in the bud before it can grow any worse.
And it's not enough for the teachers to be on full alert?
Unfortunately, no. I'm afraid I can't fully trust whatever they jot down on some report.
What happens to make the chairman doubt the teacher's credibility? Or what happened? Yeah, let's follow up on that. At least in the first game, there's a whole thing where when you were questioning somebody or having a conversation, you would get bonus SP if you kept focused on the topic and were able to extract additional information from them. So that's why I'm not, like, asking the silly question.
Okuda-san, you mentioned you couldn't trust your teacher's reports. Why is that?
Human error, I suppose. Behavior can be ambiguous, and it is difficult to notice every little detail.
Your first response seemed to hint at something else.
Yes. Yes, I suppose it did.
Can you tell me what's going on?
Where should I begin? You see, folks, it has been almost 4 years since the suicide of one of our students. The poor boy hung himself at home.
You mean because he was being bullied?
Not on paper, at least. We established a committee to investigate, but they never turned up anything. Neither did the court.
Wait, you were taken to court?
Yes. One of the students' parents filed a lawsuit. Now, there were online postings that may or may not have hinted at bullying. But the prosecution never found substantial evidence, and the court ruled we were in the clear.
If I can ask your honest opinion, was there really no bullying, Chairman?
I would like to believe there wasn't. But I may have been too far removed from the classroom to say that in good faith. Every day I watch our students come to school, and what I see are young, happy kids. They're all so full of life, with bright futures ahead of them. However, around 2 months ago, we lost contact with one of our student teachers. Everyone assumes it's a mental health issue.
The hell? Don't tell me he got picked on too.
That could have been the case, but I didn't get enough details to say for sure. From what I'd observed, he appeared to be getting along quite well with the students. But I later heard his family had reported him missing.
A suicide 4 years back, a missing teacher. This school is no stranger to controversy.
At the end of the day, I'm asking you to shed light on the darkness that's plagued my school. That is why I went the detective route.
And to answer Mothoth's questions, yes, this is Lost Judgment, the sequel to the first Judgment. Regarding our scuffle to your... Well, let's keep it on topic. What about the bullies?
In the event we do uncover bullying, what action would you take?
Of course, we would provide appropriate counseling, in addition to notifying the local authorities.
Wouldn't that mean increasing the teacher's workload? Interviewing students, filling out paperwork. That could lead to making people not want to bother reporting it.
Sad to say, I can't rule out that possibility. The teachers have so much on their plate as it is. I doubt they'd volunteer to look for any extra trouble. That is why we must strike at the root of it.
What if you offered your staff a bonus for catching any bullies in the act? I know that'd motivate me.
You don't think that'd backfire?
Actually, it might be worth considering. But the fact of the matter remains, bullying has no perfect solution.
Their food looks delicious. Like, the entire conversation. Regarding our scuffle with your students. The whole conversation would sound like that. So, yeah, regarding the scuffle.
So, we never actually resolved this, but we did get into a scuffle with your students. No one got hurt, but how do you feel about that?
I'm afraid I have to remain ignorant of that.
Fine. But let me tell you one thing. Next time I see your students harassing someone, it's gonna be lights out. The kitty gloves are off.
That also part of the Yagami Detective Agency package?
Yeah. Guys, roll back the VOD and see how not hurt everyone got. So, this seems silly, but...
Hey, Chairman. You a big fan of Peking duck?
Oh, it's very tasty.
Isn't it? It's one of my personal favorites. Nothing like biting into warm, crunchy duck skin. Oh, and it's gotta be slathered in that special sauce.
Are you eating okay, Yagami-shi? You can place another order. If you could get back to the case, I'll make sure to keep your plate full.
Oh, and he tells me to keep it professional.
Everyone's loosened up a bit. Well, actually, that's the end of the conversation. I did that last because I thought it was, like, the most, silly.
I think this conversation has been enlightening. Any thoughts, Tsukumo?
What else is there? I suppose we'll have to see when we get there. We may have more questions then.
That would be fine.
All right, then. Time to dig in, or what?
Are you really pretending you waited? You've been nibbling this whole time.
You call this nibbling? Hey, waiter! I want to place an order. And tell your chef, I hope his kitchen can handle this heat.
I take it this place isn't exactly cheap?
Don't you worry about that, Yagami-shi. The bill's on us. It's your welcoming party, remember?
In that case... excuse me. I'm ready to order too.
Yeah, Moth, I would probably recommend playing the first game. It is a PlayStation exclusive. As of this sentence, it is not available for the PC. They did announce that they were going to do a PC port of it. I don't know if that's still in development because there were some, like, legal challenges. My understanding is that the talent agency... Okay, so 5 seconds here to talk this through. There was an article that I read many, many months ago that was passed along by a very good friend where the talent... Yagami is modeled after an actor in Japan. I do not know if it is the actor who provides the Japanese voice of Yagami, but he is like a public figure. And the talent agency that manages that client became very upset when it was announced that there was going to be a PC port of Judgment, to the point where they said the thrust of the article was, unless this is resolved, there may not be another Judgment game after Lost Judgment. Now, that was the last that I looked into it, and the PC port has not come out. So I don't know if that's related, or if it's still in development, or if they work something out. But yeah, the talent agency that manages that person's career, the guy upon whom Yagami is modeled, was like, no. We agreed to be in a PlayStation game, not a PC game. If you want to start porting that to other stuff, we're going to have a real problem with that. Bobby Blah says, so do we get to bully some kids? Well, it depends on your definition of bully. Do we get to put kids into the hospital? Like Batman, quote, not killing, unquote, people. Yes, it seems that way. And Ronan says, I don't see a PC version of Judgment happening. And Motha says, thank you very much for the impromptu rundown. Yeah, other than that, like, if you have access to a PlayStation 4, and they did a PlayStation 5 upgrade of the original Judgment, I had a very good time with it. It is the only Yakuza game that I played, and it was a lot of fun. There's a lot of content to it. All right, new info has been added to your case file. Suicide at Seiro High. Persons of interest updated, and the suicide case synopsis updated. Here we go. 4 years ago, on January 10th, 2018, the first day of the new semester, a male third-year high schooler, age 18, was found by his mother at 7 a.m., hanging from a towel wrapped around his neck in his own bedroom, in an apartment near Ichinjo, Yokohama. An ambulance took him to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. And then the people... Oh, wait. So here's Yuzo Okuda, chairman of Seiro High. I should have paid more attention to how they were pronouncing that. A private school in Ichinjo. He was already the chairman back in 2018 when one of the students committed suicide. And then we can go down here for... Oh, that's the details. All right. And then school stories. There's 10 school stories, 1 date, and we haven't picked up any side cases yet. The character is modeled off this SMAP member. I guess SMAP is some kind of national treasure in Japan. Okay, oh yeah, let's look at this. Student teacher age 22 suddenly went missing instead of reporting to his position at the high school. No relevant notes or messages have been found so far. On October 9th, the family reported the matter to the police. And we have no persons of interest in that part of it.
So, how was that for your first day's work? I realized that meeting was a lot to take in, but the task at hand seems pretty straightforward.
Oh yeah. What was that you said about using hidden cameras?
Tomorrow we'll be deciding where to put them. We don't have all that many, so you know. Oh, and we'll be dressed as AC repairmen.
What? You gonna make us wear uniforms?
Of course. Freshly laundered and ready for duty. As you may recall, only the chairman is aware of our investigation. We must therefore deceive both student and faculty.
Sounds like a plan to me. For now, let's call it a night.
You've got a point there. In any case, try to make yourselves at home. Apologies in advance if you find our amenities wanting.
All right, when the case file app is helpful for organizing and summarizing important information. Whenever a case is updated, exclamation point will appear next to the case in question. The main case analyzes the people, evidence, and details concerning the main story, side cases, school stories, and then check the profile details and intimacy of any women you're dating. Make sure to take careful notes about all the women you're dating. All right, let me talk to a few people. So let's talk to Tsugumi.
I'm a night owl, so my work's just starting. I recommend you get some sleep for tomorrow. If you want to close your eyes for a bit, the couch is surprisingly comfortable.
Ijincho's not such a bad town. And the Chinese food, top notch. Besides, these kids got nothing on our usual Yakuza flunkies.
I'm surprised at how much voice acting there is in this. I feel like at this point in the original game, it had already gone to text. All right, I cannot talk to this person who I'm really struggling at remembering his name. Oh. Segura. And just like that, out of voice acting. Oh man, I've really done it now. What's up, Segura? I was shopping online and I bought 2 of the same skateboard by mistake. I had a second skateboard in my cart. Oh, actually, so, okay, it was online. All right. Sorry, I was just thinking of him checking out at, like, the local toy store. It's like, oh, man, this bag is heavier than I thought it would be.
Huh?
How'd that happen? It was a limited edition, only available by lottery, so I pre-ordered it on 2 websites to up my chances. All right, that makes sense.
This sucks.
But then I was selected by the lottery on both sides. The second skateboard got delivered today. Can't you just return it? Or sell it online? Returns aren't allowed, and yeah, I did think about selling it online. It's going for twice its original price, but...
Yeah, come on. If you can sell it for twice the price, that's even better. You're making bank.
No way.
No way, you can't. I won't allow it. As long as I live, I won't abide resales. None. Wow! Tsugumi, or Tsukumo. Sorry, I called him Tsugumi before. Tsukumo is anti-scalper market. That's awesome. Hey, what's wrong? It's rare for you to get this angry. Or angry at all. He's totally against oh, that's Segura. He's totally against reselling now, because a short while ago he's trying to buy this rare figure and couldn't get it, so he had to buy it from a reseller. Oh, I didn't know. I bought a limited edition copy of a game at 3 times its original price. I didn't want to give in and support the stupid resales industry, but I just had to have it. Can you understand my pain? No, sorry, I don't get it. You see why I can't figure out what to do with these skateboards? Sugurashi, why don't you let Yagami use it? I'm sure it'd be a handy way to get around Ichinjo. Huh? Give it to Yagami-san? Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Yagami-san.
Would you actually use it, Yagami-san? I really don't know what to do with it since I can't sell it and they won't take returns. Yeah, you don't mind if I use it for free? Isn't it pretty valuable? You can just pay me back later. Next time you solve a big case and get a nice reward, treat me to something. Alright. I'll ride it with gratitude. I'm looking forward to Yagami skateboarding. Rad, man! Hey. Oh, by the way, even though you can ride it around the city, you can't go on sidewalks. It's dangerous to skate where pedestrians are. Alright, got it. Ah! Oh, I can't believe it!
Huh?
Huh? What's wrong, Tsukumo-kun? The Ibisu pawn in front of the station has a 5-year anniversary limited color Love Star figure. Sure, I read it on a random internet forum, but I don't think it's fake. I gotta buy it. Ugh, and there's this reseller already closing in on it. Let's...
Huh?
Hey, wait! We still have stuff to do before tomorrow, like checking to see if all the hidden cameras work. But I have to hurry. If I let this opportunity slip by, I'll end up buying from a reseller again. No, we need to make work our priority. Well, maybe.
Nah.
Yeah, okay. You want me to buy it for you? Oh, please. The reseller is already on his way, so can you get there now?
Yeah.
Sure, I might as well use my new skateboard right away.
Can you?
Pretty please, Yagami-shi. Yagami-shi, did I say that correctly? Based on the time of the reseller's last post, he's gonna be in there in just 3 minutes. Alright, I just have to get there before then. I'm counting on you. Here's some money. 20,000 yen. So, but like, 20,000 yen, is that like $2,000? It's still a lot for like a figure, but isn't like move the decimal point 1 over and that gets you pretty close? Alright, Yagami-san, do your best. Remember, you can't skateboard on the sidewalk, so be careful about your route. Got it. Okay, here goes. Alright, coasting through the city. Hop on a skateboard to get around this town much faster than running. While on the street, hold down X or R2 to take off running and whip out your board. Try collecting coin-shaped skateboard points as you skate around. Something good might happen if you do. There are many skateboards with various abilities and designs, so try to find them all. Press X on your skateboard to gain speed. You'll only gain a brief boost this way, so be sure to accelerate consistently. The tracks your board leaves behind signifies how efficiently you're accelerating. Thicker tracks are a sign of more effective acceleration. Circle to jump, press and hold circle for a bit, then release to jump higher and farther. You can also transition from a normal jump to a grind or a slide, allowing you to skate across rails. Alright, do it. I'm Xing. X. L2. There we go! Oh, X. Dun, 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 dun. All right, Sacred Rot. So much better than the heathen kind. All right, absolutely no idea of which way to go, so... either left or right. When you reach a fork in the road, take it. Do that thing. Yes. There we go. All right, missed that one. Alright, so I'm not sure that you're supposed to do it constantly the way that I was. Oh! Yagami! Shake it off! I was looking at the map. Oh, whoops.
Excuse me.
I heard you had a limited edition Love Star figure, and by the way, I'm not embarrassed to ask about it. Yeah, we've got one. It'll cost you
20,000 yen. Still interested?
Sure, I'll take it.
Pleasure doing business.
Oh no, our competition was Thrifty Yakuza who says,
Guess I'm late to pick up my figure.
are you the reseller Tsukumo was talking about?
I don't know, who's Tsukumo? Give me that figure and go! You're interfering with important business affairs. We resell Love Star figures over here.
First come, first serve. I'm not giving it up.
Well then, I'll have to take it by force. I am also thrifty about my choice of bats, so
No
this one's
way.
hollow.
Jeez, how valuable is this thing?
Prepare to get wiffle batted, son. Here we go.
Oh wait, I want to do the disarm. Okay, I'm not good at disarm. Grab him. Grab his wiffle bat. Get it. I don't know where the bat went. Literally none of these are doing... There we go. Sorry, that was a very, very, very clumsy fight. I wanted to do the wiffle bat disarm and failed.
Thanks to you, Yagami, I got an amazing collectible, and I didn't have to fork over money to a reseller. Ha ha ha.
Hey.
He wanted it so bad he attacked me. Is it really so in demand?
Yep.
Oh yeah, I guess the Ibisu pawn owner wasn't in the know, but this is a very rare color sample whose production line was cancelled, so this color has never been available to the public. There are only 2 of these in the entire world.
Wow, that's pretty unique.
On the markets, it fetches a price of, around 300,000 yen.
Are you serious?
For one figure? Seriously? So you see why a reseller would be desperate for it.
Such a splendid item does not belong in the hands of a reseller, but someone who truly appreciates it.
I owe you one.
It just goes to show it was a fantastic thing that I kept Sigurashi from reselling a skateboard. It enabled me to buy this, haha. With this, I'm free to focus on work. I'm sure the Seiro High mission will be a success.
Oh man, that's why all my high school missions weren't a success. I didn't have a Love Star figure. I should call it a night. Alright, that's probably video game for don't try to go do anything else. Just sit down next to Kaito, lay your head gently in his lap, and drift off to sleep. But even though it's saying that, let me go actually look. Alright, let me look. I feel like we're probably too early to be able to, like, run around and do whatever we want, but we could go to the Sakasi Arcade. It's an eating establishment. Wait, what's Girls Bite? Is that... There's Gambling Hall. Why is this taxi marked Girls Bite? You know something? Yagami, go back to bed. I don't think you want to go to Girls Bite tonight. Ronan is saying, can I give you a combat tip? I am all ears. So he does have a thing. Can we go out here? No. In Yagami's old apartment, he could, like, check the refrigerator, and his landlady made him stuff all the time. Alright, let's turn in. I'm trying to get the hand of dodging, switching combat styles, circle to grab.
Yagami, remember those uniforms I mentioned yesterday? You'll need to put one on before we go. They should be a perfect fit. After all, there's no information I can't find, body measurements included.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. You've never been one to miss a detail.
So the tip from Ronan is that you can actually do in Tiger Style 2 charged heavy attacks. Thank you for that. I will try to do a second one when needed. Because sometimes it knocks the guy out, but then sometimes it wasn't, and I would just go back to doing light attacks. Maybe now I can do a follow-up. You'll need to mask your identity with a disguise at certain points in the story. To use a disguise, open the Items app and navigate to Disguises. Choose an appropriate disguise. Disguises can only be worn when an investigation specifically requires it. It is doing this on its own. Select work clothes and change into that. Here we go. I like that we're getting an Armageddon-style hero shot. The AC repairmen going to stop the bullying at the high school by installing hidden cameras.
What's up with those guys?
They sure look like men on a mission. But for what?
We will now commence our journey by taxi to Serio High.
Serio.
Gentlemen, are we all ready? Remember, this case can open up a lot for us depending on how we solve it. So let's leave no stone unturned.
Don't worry. No case is too big or too small. We always swing for the fences. Ain't that right, Tom?
You know it.
Good. Then let's get going.
All right, Serio. That's what I have to learn. So, is this particular taxi marked as like Serio, or is it just any taxi? It doesn't really say. The base fare is 500 yen. Where would you like to go? Well, to the bank where my boss is going to be reimbursing me for 500 yen. Very well, sir. Let's be on our way. Also, Ronan's a big fan of the snake style. Is the way it was introduced makes me think that snake style is the non-lethal option, specifically for handling targets that you don't want to shatter every bone in their body. But it doesn't seem to have any downsides. Also, you make people surrender.
Ah, you must be the repairman. The chairman said you'd be here. I take it you know where you're going?
Yes, but thank you anyway.
Ooh, this place reeks of money.
They are a prestigious prep school.
Wonder if the kids are on recess.
So, our first order of business is to analyze the layout of the school. The schoolyard should provide the proper vantage point. Let's head there. It seems this school's design is fairly conventional. See, there's the classroom building, and that must be the gym.
By the way, how many spy cams do we have?
20 in total, all of which feed directly to my computer.
Think we ought to split them up between us?
We could, but that might draw extra attention. We stick out enough as is, so people will wonder what we're doing alone. But if we moved in pairs, they'd write us off a lot easier.
Clever as always, Yagami. Huh. That reminds me of something. When a con man pretends to be a cop, they'll usually bring along a partner. It seems the added person adds legitimacy, unless you're a natural skeptic. All that is to say, Yagami knows his material.
Hear that, Tom? You should have been a con man.
Very funny. So, how about Kaito-san and I take half the cameras and you guys take the rest? Where are they, anyway?
Right here. Now, these cameras don't see very far, but they do see wide. 150 degrees, to be precise. So let's try to set them up where we think a bully would be most likely to strike.
So, we just gotta find the teacher's blind spots, eh? You're looking at a natural, buddy.
You would brag about something like that, Kaito-san.
Better stop before I blush.
All right, guys, I think it's time for action.
Okay, Tak and I'll start here. And you guys can work your way around opposite us.
Affirmative.
We've only got 10 cameras. so we gotta use them smart.
All right, I guess for the time being, I'll follow Kaito. He seems to have a sense of where to go.
Oh, yeah, of course. The shoe lockers. Bet all kinds of teen drama goes down here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. That's where you drop love letters to your crush. Or challenge your rivals to duels.
Dude, what century did you go to school in?
Look, whatever. All I'm saying is, this place is worth at least 3 cameras.
That many? Just for the lockers?
Yep. See, a school never has that many blind spots. So when you do find one, you make it special. And this one's pinging my radar pretty hard here.
Huh. After that, sure, let's do it.
Tsukumo reporting in. I see you've set up a few cameras already. Feed is coming in nice and clear. You guys are doing awesome.
Thanks. How's things on your end?
We just finished with the back of the gym. Next up is the classroom building.
Copy that.
All right, Tuck. Just follow my lead.
Hold on, I really want to get this old circuit. Also note that, like, if they get the camera positioning wrong, they want to come back later, they could always just do more AC work. Oh, lucky soda. Hey, Kaito, do you have like 5 yen?
The boys will handle this floor. So let's go up one more.
Gotcha.
Every bully loves a good pair of stairs. Pushing someone down them ruins their day pretty quick.
You think it's really that often? Still, it is a blind spot.
Yep, close corners make for poor visibility, making this a #1 choice among assholes.
You don't say.
All right, then let's get a camera here. All right, let's move up to the next floor.
I'm honestly surprised that they got Kaito out of his shiny silk shirt. Really honestly expected that he would have demanded to continue wearing it.
Yagami Sheep, are you perhaps on the second floor?
Yeah, we're about to start setting up.
Okay, we're almost done with the first floor, and we'll be heading to the east building after. I think we can handle that all on our own. So can you finish up the second and third floors here?
Sure, not a problem.
Splitting up for a bit shouldn't hurt. How about I take the second floor and you do the third?
Works for me.
Let's see. Somewhere out of the way and hard to spot. I have 3 cameras to install. Where's a good place? Oh, another thing in the stairwell, you think? I'll put one in the stair landing, just to be safe. Alright, let's find another spot. Ronan and Caroluna both find these AC repairmen very suspicious. Yeah, kneeling down and investigating... Sorry? Especially to her. He's being very suspicious to her. I really wanted to get away without doing this. Teachers can't exactly keep a watchful eye on the men's room. I'm sure the bathrooms are prime bullying spots, but putting a camera here raises more ethical questions than I care for. I mean, I could just avoid the urinals. Oh, for a split second, I really thought Yagami was not going to do this. Alright, let's find another spot. Well, he came out and he faced this way, so let's go this way. We just got a bunch of side-eye from that guy. Hell, oh, I can't go this way. The trouble is, they're not... Oh. Okay. They're not wrong that there would be a lot of bullying in the bathrooms. It's the putting the cameras in there that I object to. So wait, if I can't... Do I go... Oh, is it the other stairwell here? Is he a janitor?
Looking for something, pal? Yeah, I'm kind of busy, in case you couldn't tell.
Another blind spot. Be real nice if he'd step away for a second so I can install the camera. While out and about, you may need to analyze the area or find something hidden. This is where observation mode comes into play. Hit L3 to switch to observation mode. You'll go into first person. Hold R2 to look more carefully. If you see something interesting, press X to examine it. All right. There we go. He seems to have peeled the label off the bottle. Is he refilling it with tap water? Maybe he's just being economical. If he's struggling with money, I can buy him out at a discount. Alternatively, maybe he's filled it up with vodka and is just trying to get through his day because he's frustrated by having people like Yagami come up and bother him on his breaks. I can spray the fire extinguisher off in his face. That would probably get him to leave. Alright, so I can't examine anything more on him. Oh, he was hiding the fact that he's smoking. Guy, we both know that you're smoking.
Suspicious.
Hey, is that cigarette smoke? Smoking's not allowed on school premises. Guess he's sneaking in a few puffs. Hate to burn his fellow smoker, but I have a job to do. Okay, so what do we do now? We're gonna basically, oh, can I take a picture of him? Oh. So this is photo mode, but... Oh, hi. We can do a Yagami selfie. Hey, hey buddy. Hold on a second. Here's me and my good friend, janitor guy, enjoying a smoke. There we go. Okay, I really need this guy out of the way. Time for a little negotiation. I'll report you for smoking.
I'm pretty sure smoking's not allowed in school. Should you really be doing that here?
Oh, you saw that, huh? Could you, keep this between us?
I can. But in exchange, I'm gonna need this area clear.
Yeah, sure. No problem. Just don't tell anyone, okay?
Tell him Yagami the narc sent ya. Alright, let's get the security camera set up. And that should do it. That's all the cameras. Better meet back up with Kaito-san. Now I'm going to make a fairly large assumption that he is still on the second floor.
Kaito-san, I'm done setting up the third floor.
Same. I've hit up every blind spot I could think of. Thing is, I've still got 2 cameras left. Maybe this tight corridor might be good. The teachers probably passed by without a second glance.
Hey Kaito-san, don't you think we should be installing these in classrooms? Isn't that where bullying primarily takes place?
You might be right about that. But we couldn't cover every classroom if we wanted to, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, fair enough. Nice to see you putting so much thought into this.
So, as professionals, we'll just have to make do with what we've got. We should set this camera up wherever we can get the broadest view. How about the ceiling in the middle of the hall? Then we'll see everyone going in and out of class. Okay, Tuck, I'm gonna give you a boost. So make sure you find a good spot for that thing, okay?
Uh-huh.
Those two students were approaching and said, I don't like the looks of this. They pulled a stormtrooper and just turned right back around. Don't mess with those Kylo
totally
Rens.
could have done this during recess. Everyone's just staring at us.
Too late to whine now. Just do what you gotta do and be done with it.
Huh?
Look, they're out of the hospital.
Hey, you saw them, right? Those kids who started trouble at the restaurant.
You noticed too, huh?
Classroom 2-2.
Sounds like we've got some bullies in there for sure. That'll be a prime spot for the last camera.
All right. Just make sure they don't see your face. Let's roll, Tom.
At least one of them had a shattered eye socket. They're not going to recognize Yagami too well. All right. Is that them over in the corner? I think it is. So, what...
Excuse me, but I don't recall there being an inspection today.
Whoa.
Sorry to be in your way, ma'am. We won't take long.
I understand, but nobody notified me we'd have any interruptions.
Yeah, and nobody notified us this school hired such gorgeous teachers.
You know what? I don't seem to recognize either of you. Probably because our usual repairmen were here just last month.
Can't say I know anything about that. We're just here doing our job, man.
You can call me Sawa-sensei, not ma'am, and you're in my classroom. Forgive me, but who may I ask called you here?
Damn, I think she's onto us. How did she see through our perfect ruse? What's the best way out of this? The chairman hired us. No. I reserve. No. Is this how you treat people? Well, that's most likely to put, we can't say this, and this couldn't be more suspicious, so we've only got the one option.
So, this is how it's gonna be, huh? Is this how you treat people who work for you?
I beg your pardon?
You call us here, put us to work. Then you give us the third degree? Not our fault you weren't notified by your own school. Isn't it the teacher's responsibility to keep track of scheduled maintenance? But hey, what do I know? We'll just pack up and go.
Now, just a minute.
I've been in this business a long time, and not once have I been insulted like this. We could have been in and out of here in under a minute, but whatever. Your problem now. And you better believe we'll be reporting this little exchange to your boss.
Really, there's no need to go that far. You'll be done in under a minute?
40 seconds if you like.
Well, if it really is that quick, fine. Then let's just take care of it.
That's 40 seconds for the youngin' here, but I can get it done in 35.
Right, of course. Please continue as you were. And I apologize for grilling you like that.
Consider it water under the bridge. Why ruin our budding relationship over a little misunderstanding?
I suppose.
Come on, Teach. No need to be so down. You know what they say. Nothing ruins a pretty face faster than a frown.
What?
Ignore him, please. Like I said, we'll get this done quick and be out of your hair.
Yeah, where are we on that 40-second clock, Yagami?
And we're done. Sorry again for the disturbance. We'll be going now.
He could have just stood on any of the chairs, but he still chose Kaito.
The hell was that, Kaito-san? You forget we're working here?
Yeah, but man, that chick's the spitting image of a teacher I had a crush on. of my few good school memories.
What, so that makes me the bad guy?
All right, all right. Back to work. I get it.
This is Tsukumo reporting in. Yagami, please respond.
Hey man, we just finished setting up the cameras.
Good, so did we. Could you and Kaito-san meet us at the gymnasium then? It's empty at the moment. I thought we might as well check the camera feed and discuss what to do moving forward.
Got it. Then we'll see you at the gym.
If we've deployed all the cameras, I really feel like maybe it's time to just go. This is Yagami looking like he belongs here.
Excellent work, gentlemen. All cameras are fully operational.
So, now all we do is sit back and watch?
Something like that, yes. By the way, Yagami, I noticed you installed a camera in a classroom. Did you find a lead there or something?
Yeah, that classroom had those problem kids from yesterday. Thought they'd be worth keeping an eye on.
Aha. Well, nothing unusual's turned up yet.
Guess we'll have to watch and wait. If there's any bullying happening at this school, this is a surefire way to find out.
Wrong as it is, there's something about smoking in school that makes it feel twice as good.
You're awfully nostalgic today, Kaito-san.
Yeah, well, my school wasn't as fancy as this one. Plus, I dropped out after a year.
Uh-oh. Guys, check this out. I think we may have found something.
What is it?
This is the classroom where Yagami set up the camera. Class 2-2.
Them again. Now they're picking on a girl.
Whoa, did you see that?
I honestly didn't, because I was looking to see what she got out of her desk. What is she doing with that?
No, they're writing something on her? With a permanent marker?
Yo, Talk, let's go kick the shit out of those punks. No way I'm letting that slide.
Yeah, this is a problem.
Hold on, Yagami-san.
What now?
Looks like they got what they came for. They're already leaving the classroom.
Man, why's nobody helping her? It's like they don't even want to see it. Kids think this doesn't involve you?
Let's go, Kaito-san. I want to see what happened with my own two eyes.
Yeah.
I suppose we should report this to our client. I didn't expect to find anything this quickly, though. But now, we have irrefutable evidence that bullying is real here at Serio. We'll have to take this up with the chairman and see how we should proceed.
Alright, head to class 2-2. This is, hey guys, this is now officially the first time that I've been on the roof of a Japanese school in 3D. I've done it multiple times in 2D games like Persona and 13 Sentinels, but here we go. And wouldn't you know it, we found a pebble and pocket tissues. Hopefully that package of pocket tissues is still sealed. Oh. Yagami, do you really not have another source of cigarette butts? I do like all the seamless transitions from like indoors to outdoors. I don't remember if the first game had that, but I want to say that they didn't. That it was a lot of like quick load screen and then it would bounce you out. One side, lady. AC emergency. Wait, is Samlander and his wife still here?
That's her. The girl we saw on camera.
Let's get a little closer and see how she's doing.
I want to know what they wrote in her hand. Examine... Hold on a second. The bullied student. I-O...
Hey.
Someone wrote slut. Okay, I guess we don't need rogue. I wasn't sure if we'd be able to read it. Someone wrote slut on the back of her hand in permanent marker. Just awful. She's got a copy of Hello World. She's got shoes. She's got a bag. What else am I supposed to examine about her? Bag? No. She's sad. No, we already examined hand. I couldn't really see her face on camera, but I don't want to wake her up either. Oh, you think she fell asleep, do you, Yagami? Is that why her head is down? She's just a cute kid. Why do they always have to go through such hell? I wonder if her name's written down somewhere. Yagami, this is so much creepier than just asking, hey, are you all right? My name's Yagami. I'm an AC repair person. Oh, you know where? There's gonna be like an attendance list or something. Like a seating chart. Yeah. Or is this a calendar? This might be a calendar. Oh, see, that looks like a calendar. How is this not a seating chart? Nope. All right. Here's the door. Excuse me, I'm here to take attendance, starting with that person. What's their name? All right. So here's a calendar. Something's happening the 27th and the 15th and also the 16th. Oh, nope. How are none of these attendance lists? It also still says examine the bullied student, so maybe I'm off the mark here. Focus. Hand. Head. Yeah, and then she picks up her head. Can you leave me the hell alone, dude? Having a bad day here. I don't need to be lurked over by some AC repairman.
Hey.
Oh, wait, here it is. Oh, is that it? I didn't recognize that as being a name. Mammy? I don't know how to pronounce that. Coda. That must be her name. All right.
This is Tsukumo, paging Yagami-shi.
Yeah, what's up?
I've just reported our findings to the chairman. Could you meet us here? His office is on the 3rd floor of the east building.
On our way.
I think vowels... So, Samuel, you probably know this then. Vowels have a consistent pronunciation in Japanese, so... If Takami is like that, then it would be... Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to hear that person's first name spoken aloud. You say every vowel, yeah. M-A-M-I is just, I'm not particularly comfortable with referring to a high school student as Mommy, which appears to be your name, and if that is it, then so be it. I just want to be really sure that that's accurate before that's what I'm saying several times. Oh, crap. Where did he say that he was? The 3rd floor. There we go. Okay, so Ronan is saying that he does think that's correct. Also, like, conversationally, she'd probably just be Coda, I would think. Look, it's my first day as being Yagami in over a year. I'm really sorry. Did Kaito just barge through them as well? In Kaito's case, though, it was on purpose. Oh, I can run. Okay.
Ditching me?
Please come in.
Huh? You're that teacher.
Sawa-sensei, wasn't it? To what do we owe the pleasure?
All of these men are detectives?
Yes, and I'd like you to keep their identities a secret. These gentlemen here are Yagami-san and Kaito-san.
I see. Very well then.
Great work keeping this a secret, everyone.
I've explained the situation to Sawa-sensei, our homeroom teacher for Class 2-2. Why don't you both have a seat?
I knew something was wrong, but I could never put my finger on what.
The girl being bullied. Her name's Mami Koda. Do I have that right?
Yes, she's in the basketball club. And so are all those kids surrounding her.
Wonder if that's where the bullying started.
Sawa-sensei, you mentioned noticing something was wrong?
Well, only that Koda-san hasn't been herself lately.
Suspend him. Expel him. Kick those bullies the hell out of here. The video we took has all you need.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. For one thing, it would be quite problematic to use this video as evidence.
True. The school can't just come out and say, we've been recording your kids without consent.
Yes, and let us bear in mind, they still have their whole lives ahead of them. We cannot treat this lightly.
You're not saying we should look the other way, are you?
Hey, last night you said the total opposite, man.
If you intend to cover this up, let me just begin by saying...
No one is suggesting we cover it up.
Then we need to act now. We have no idea how close to the edge Koda-san could be. What if there's a chance? What if she does something drastic before tomorrow?
She's definitely a passionate teacher, but she may be jumping to conclusions on this one. Okay, Yagami, the conclusion that she's jumping to is the safer one. It's not that I think that we should all leap up and yank her out of class, but at least talking to her, now that we know a little bit something about what she's going through, would be a really good idea.
Pardon me for saying so, but bullying is rarely resolved by the victim and the perpetrator coming to a mutual agreement. Thus, a third party must intervene.
I presume you read that in a book somewhere. I can tell you from experience that no victim finds it easy to open up about their situation. Not to family, friends, anyone. It takes a tremendous amount of courage for a bullied child to come forth and seek help. So if we, as outsiders, are to intervene, we must consider the ramifications.
Even so!
No, I think the chairman's right. Making a big scene might only make things worse for Koda-san.
Come on, Talk. That's not like you. Someone's drowning right in front of your eyes, and you're just gonna watch him sink?
What I'm saying is, we have to put a stop to the bullying without getting the whole school involved. What started in that classroom will end in that classroom.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry, but did you say you were a detective?
Name's Yagami.
And you want to put a stop to the bullying, like it's that easy. Tell me, where does all this confidence come from?
Whoa, better not bungle my words around her.
You think there's a real chance we could pull this off, Yagami-san?
I do. Can you bring up that video again?
Sure.
Wait, he doesn't answer her at all? Feels kind of cruddy. Just disregards the fact that she just talked to him.
I think the secret to stopping the bullying is right here in this video.
Really? Then by all means, Detective, enlighten us.
You don't have to be so condescending.
Nope, she's got a point. You gotta back up that claim. So what's this big secret you're talking about?
The secret in this video on how to stop the bullying is... Okay, if the bullying footage solves everything, then we wouldn't be having this conversation. We just covered why the victim can't speak up. To me, it's the fact that everybody else in the room is just sort of sitting on the edges. The bullies are at least equally numbered, if not outnumbered, by the students that aren't even in the room right now. This is something that could be resolved if everybody stood together. I'm not saying that this is how it works in real life. I'm saying that this is the answer to this video game question.
It's those students sitting idly by. They're aware of the problem, but aren't doing anything to help.
Well, yeah, there's a whole flock of bullies. Get in their way, you're their next target. Adults do the same thing, honestly. Guess we're not so different from high schoolers.
Then we should hold some sort of trial and get the class involved? Is that what you're trying to suggest?
Again, something like that would only spread the issue. And that would only bring more pain to Koda-san. Tell me, what is your suggestion, Yagami-san?
What I'm getting at is that it's the silence of all her classmates that's empowering these bullies. On the surface, we only see students turning their eyes as one of their own gets tormented. They feign disinterest, or pretend not to notice, because remember, that's the safest thing to do. But deep down, kills them to see it.
Yeah, no shit.
So if the class could just express that, the pressure would then shift to the bullies. We have to tip the social balance in that classroom, become the voices of justice, of social law. Then, it's the bullies who become the outcasts. Would they keep running the risk of bullying if it meant social exile?
Oh, I can see how you arrived there.
All right, so where do we come in?
We come in by giving the bystanders a voice. We're gonna be the spark that lights a fire. After all, the first voice matters the most.
Okay, so what's the plan here?
Tsukumo, how fast can you get your hands on a couple of mini speakers? I want to put them in the classroom where they can't be seen.
I can have them here momentarily, but I admit I don't really grasp the plan here.
I don't blame you. I honestly can't say it'll work, but I think it's worth a shot.
I see. In that case, I'll be back before school's out.
Chairman, I don't know what these detectives are planning, but I'll tell you this right now. I refuse to stand idly by while a student gets pushed to the breaking point.
Do you remember when I told you about the student who committed suicide? That affected Sawa-sensei profoundly. Perhaps she blames herself for being unable to prevent it, whatever the cause may have been.
I can see that.
As the chairman of this school, I don't want to let her down. So please, help her, Yagami-san. Help us all.
How's it coming along, Yagami-shi? No complications, I presume?
So far, so good. Looks like most of the students have gone home.
Do you have the speakers I gave you?
Yep, and they're just what I needed. You're the man, Tsukumo.
How about we save the praise for after our plan works out?
Anybody in the classroom right now?
In class 2-2? Let me check. Now that's odd.
What's wrong?
Well, that one's fine, but there's something wrong with the camera in the classroom building. The one on the second floor by the stairs.
Is it broken?
No, still getting a signal. Something might be blocking the lens?
All right, I'll check it out on the way.
I bet somebody's just like leaning up against it. the big makeout session that Yagami is about to walk into. So what I'm going to do is hit save if it will let us. Yeah. And that's going to have to cut it. I did not realize that this mission was going to be so long. I'm enjoying the story focus on this. I fully expect that at some point it's going to open up and allow us to wander the streets of Ichinjo. I'm probably getting that wrong, or Kamurocho, and go on a bunch of like side missions and stuff. The first game opened up with a lot of exposition and sort of character introductions as well. This one feels like it's gotten a little bit more down to it, only because it assumes that you are familiar with a bunch of the characters from the first one, so they can sort of say, hey, remember us, and then get on with it. I am enjoying this game a great deal. I will be curious to see how it develops, because setting an action combat game inside a high school where the protagonist is a couple decades older than the students, again, feels a little bit like tenuous ground, but I am curious to see where it goes, and judgment is nothing if not entertaining with all of its various surprises. So we will be back for episode 2 of Lost Judgment as early as tomorrow. Like really, it will be tomorrow. I can't see any reason not to continue this then. And this playthrough will be intermixed with a bunch of other games like Riftbreaker or Other Side or Chorus or some other things that we've been enjoying playing on the side. So if you come back and see something else being streamed, fear not, because I fully intend to go through this for the full episode. And hello to More Than a Mia as well. On our way out, this is going to be our first official major game of 2022. We're not yet done with 2021, but rather than just sort of like spin wheels throughout the end of the year vacation, wanted to get a jump on this and do a deep dive into it in the days that we have off between now and work. This was a game that we had originally intended to stream much earlier in 2021. It was originally tentatively scheduled to be one of the few games that we were going to play right at day one, right when it came out, because this is a rare example of a game that we played the original in its entirety on stream, and in that playthrough, there were certain people that really enjoyed it. We got a lot of clips out of it, but one of the people that enjoyed it a great deal is unfortunately no longer with us. When this game came out, saw it, and we decided to wait on it for a little bit, figuring that we're not going to play it right away, because at the time, a very, very, very good friend of the stream, Tashir Rizé, was currently very, very sick, and since then he has passed away. And it's just to say that this was something that we would have played a lot earlier, but we're specifically holding off in the hopes that he was going to recover and be able to join us for the playthrough, since that is not something that's going to happen. This will be probably the only time that I mention it until maybe the finale, but I just wanted to mention as we launch onto this that at least in that way, this playthrough will be in his memory, in that I'm going to be thinking a lot about him. Sorry, I knew this was going to happen, which is why I saved it for the end. Tashir is very much going to be on our minds as we play through this, because he had enjoyed the first playthrough and didn't get an opportunity to play Judgment himself. He was particularly interested in that PC port that we mentioned earlier, because he didn't play console games, and he very much wanted to play the PC version of this. And I was waiting until he could join us on this journey, and that's why this playthrough was delayed. So I just wanted to mention that at least once, that our hearts are very heavy here as we end up 2021, because not everybody that we would have wanted to be here is going to be here with us. And that will be one of the things that we're sort of thinking about as we say goodbye to this year and hello to the next, that the people who are not here with us are they might be gone, but they're never forgotten, and that'll be something that's at least on my mind. So that's going to be how we round out this episode, and just wanted to have that shared. With that said, we are now going to find somebody fun to raid. We will see you just a little bit later today. It's really just a few hours, and then we're going to be doing episode 4 of Wilder Myth, the procedurally generated PC RPG that currently stars Samalander, Mia, Drienne, blah blah blah, and Azric. And we ended our last episode right at the end of a major chapter break, so we have some party management to do, and then we'll be continuing on with that story, and I hope that we'll see you there. Then later on tonight, we'll be joining twitch.tv/morethanamia on her Discord, the Sandbox Discord, where she will be doing the next episode of the Kyber Shards Watch Party. And as always, we'll be looking forward to great streams from friends like Patikan, Samalander, Caroluna, Drienne Lavode, so many others that I'm just not going to think of everybody's name right now. So with that, yeah, Groomfy and Moo as well. Hopefully Moo will be able to do a continuation of her Alan Wake playthrough now that Christmas is over. Hopefully we'll have a few days off leading into it. And thank you guys for the sort of the kind words and stuff. It's something that I wanted to bring up in a very careful way because I just miss him a lot, you know? So with that, let's go ahead and raid over. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you again very soon for some more streaming. And until then, I hope you have a great day.